There we go. Okay. Good. So, we got this shit right here. I'm pretty sure this is tomorrow. I'm pretty sure this is taking... is it? I think... It gets mentioned at some point. Is it in Curry's shit that they mention it, I think? Yeah, draft is on the 25th. That just happened. No Curry Cup on 26th. They gave the Monday to Curbio. Yes, okay. That's good. So that is so it's tomorrow. And then I guess there's, I don't know if there's not a Dreamland this Tuesday, like a regular Dreamland. Like, I'm not sure if he's doing the team tournament and then the other one too. Is this hype? I like it. I mean, I'm excited. I think it'll be a fun time, right? If you... Oh, I know this is the top 8 from before. This top 8, by the way, very interesting to see, considering what how these drafts ended up playing out, right? But yeah, this... Excuse me, goddamn. This seems hype. I'm confident you can do well. We shall see. So, this is the Team Curbio Clash, which looks like... I believe... This may not be entirely accurate, but I believe this is a first-to-one individual games draft tournament that Curbio, he's a TO, runs Dreamland and stuff like that we go to every Tuesday. Gaming, hello there. This is a tournament that he is running. I like these. I like draft tournaments. We used to Clover Clash. Unfortunately, Hubert does not do Clover Clash for Granblue anymore. But the one time that I joined that was some of the most fun that I had with the video game, honestly. So I'm very excited for this as well. There are 6 teams with 6 captains and 10 players, 11 players each, because the captains also have to play. My understanding is how this works is the Rose is in here too. She's baller, yeah. This looks very cool. It is. I think it is. I think it's a big time. My understanding is the way this is going to work is the aces fight the aces, the round 4s fight the round 4s, the round 5s, which is where I am at, fight the round 5s, etc. Presumably, this kind of starts at round 9, and then it kind of builds up, right? They drafted that in reverse order, right? But kind of to have your rising action. This probably starts with the round 9s, and then builds into the captains playing at the very end. So I think the way this works is basically... I'm actually not... Okay, the one thing that I'm not sure on is, like, round 5 right here, right? Do we fight... Does every team fight every other team? And is it a round robin and you get points? Or is it like... I assume it's like... I actually don't know. Fidgety's believed in me? Yeah. I think the way this is going is this is a traditional bracket format for the teams. So I know there are 2 people, they did marbles to see who got the buys. So I assume that within... So every matchup basically is like this team will fight this team, and then it'll be based on points, yeah? I might have missed a detail. What do the grade and white names mean? I don't know. I don't think they mean anything. I think that was just there because the if you look at how it looked for the draft, like it's just there to provide visual clarity, right? So the lines don't all blend together. I believe this means absolutely nothing. But yeah, I think the way this is gonna work is I don't know what the bracket looks like yet exactly, but like say that round 1 is Asto's team, the Hoshiomis, versus Grisk's team, the Fellas. I think the way it's going to work, basically, is like, your round 9 is going to fight your round 9. The winner of that gets your team a point. Points. Team with the most points at the end wins. I do not believe that this is a crew battle style format, the way Clover Clash used to be, where you would just kind of, you would go through, everyone had a life, and then when you ran out of lives, you died. I don't believe that's how that works, but I could be wrong. Is there any... Actually, are there any details on this? But my understanding is just that you fight the people in your round. The bracket will be posted too. Yeah. Is this explained anywhere in more depth? Has anyone heard from... Yeah, I don't believe it's a crew battle. I think it is just a team thing. I believe. Anyway, so with that in mind, even if it ends up being a crew battle, at the very least, the first people we would probably fight are all the people that got picked in round 5 here, which, by the way, real quick, right? The captains, basically, they spun a wheel to see who was going to pick in what order, and then they went down, right? Starting with the aces, and picked from there. And, like, I feel like it makes sense, by and large, right? A lot of very strong players picked earlier. I feel like it roughly me being somewhere in the middle of the road here as far as the pick roughly makes sense. But there are some people who got picked after me who I'm pretty sure are just way better than I am, which is very odd. Me being picked in the same, I mean, maybe Belfoy, he only recently kind of went nuts. That's why, you know, people are sleeping on him. But Belfoy going in the same round as I did is kind of interesting to me. I'm pretty sure Belfoy is, I mean, I'm a little upset about having to fight Belfoy. But we'll do our best. I think I want to play Wilness for this whole thing just because we are on our little Wilness grind arc, right? So even though it probably would be significantly better to play Ladiva into at least some of these matchups, at the very least Soares, right? Ladiva Soares that is some comedic shit. That is a ridiculously bad matchup for Soares. But I think we'll go Wilness all the way, right? So Belfoy is presumably a Soares. I've seen him playing Uno, but I'm pretty sure if he's like playing to win, he'll be playing Soares. Rose, I thought was a Lance primarily, but last time I played her in tournament, she was rocking. I believe she's she her. If the pronouns are wrong, my bad. I'll say they just to be safe. Last time I played them in bracket, they were rocking Beatrix, which is, I think, scarier than Lance personally. 9 is obviously an Armaya. Kaze, I believe, is a Grimnir. I believe. I play with a few people in my round fairly often. Yeah, Kaze, I believe, is a Grimnir. Monsoon is the only person here who I actually don't know what they play. Right? Rose is on B now. She likes B way more. Yeah. I'm actually not sure who Monsoon plays. Monsoon is Belial. Rose is she, her. Yes, gotcha. Monsoon is Belial. Okay, that sounds good. I think that by and large, I feel relatively comfortable fighting. Like, not comfortable in the sense that I think we can definitely, we have a good chance to beat anyone here. You know what I mean? Like, as far as Belfoy is spooky. But I think we can take him. Rose, we lost the last time we ran into her in bracket, but it definitely felt like it was winnable if we lock in, right? A lot of these players to me feel like kind of GBH caliber, you know what I mean? Where if we're focused and locked in, we can beat them, but we also could very easily get run over if we're not playing at the top of our game, right? So at least for round 5 here, this actually does feel like it kind of shook out pretty well. With Belfoy, maybe I know Belfoy isn't usually putting up performances like this. Maybe he was just fucking locked in out of his fucking mind. But if this is the level that he's playing at recently, then he is definitely a bit of an outlier here. Hello, Jello Brick. Hello. It is kind of crazy to me Mitien in particular is the one like really big standout where I'm like, what the fuck is he doing going in round 7? Who did this? Uber kind of is. Uber plays this game. I feel like Uber has not taken this game as seriously for a long time, so it makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, Mitien to me going in round 7 was kind of wild. I feel like he is pretty good. Like, he's certainly better than I am. Is the vibe that I got. So it's very strange. Yago normally puts up pretty big results. Oh yeah, I mean, no one who went in round 1, I think, or 2, is really that surprising, right? Like Tav, really good. Grace Horse, Busted Eustace, Unknown Mac is really good on. Last time I saw him play, they were playing Charlotta, but yeah. Rounds are like seedings, basically, yeah. Satoshi, really strong Luane, right? Fuse, obviously, is Fuselit. Yago's really good. Deeg's really good. J-Mam's really good. Biscuit, Dragalia, Slamunga, Chemo. Like, none of these, I don't think anything was weird up here, right? I just think there are some people that went really late. Again, I mean, Sheep and Mitien, Mitien are both a little surprising to me to go as late as they did. I feel like by and large, the rest of it sort of makes sense. Sort of. Dragon goes crazy. So I am, like, I spy 3 dudes who went pretty late. In general, like, before this, I would have said that I felt like, on average, I was a little better than Dragon, right? Like, in a given game, I would not be too surprised. But then, didn't Dragon go fucking nuts, like, last week or something? Didn't he, like, send Riazo to losers or some shit? I mean, you never, in 1 first to 2, anything can happen, I guess. But I'm pretty sure Dragon sent, like, 2, like, damn near world-class players to losers in, like, the last Curry Cup, like, back-to-back or something. So, I don't know. Dragon been in the hyperbolic time chamber? Yeah. So, if that is the level the Dragon, if that's the top of the bell curve of the level Dragon is playing on right now, round 6 is obviously ridiculous for him, right? But if that was just, like, he was just in the fucking flow state and he doesn't play like that normally, I feel like it makes a little bit more sense, right? I feel like, before the hyperbolic time, before he achieved Super Saiyan 3, I would have considered Dragon to be someone that I would feel relatively confident going up into, right? But yeah, I feel like Raha, you could probably argue, went a little late too, but Dragon still has matchup gaps, but he's working very hard. I believe it. I believe it. Raha, I feel like you could argue went a little late as well. Dragon is so fucking good, man. He feels impossible when I fight him. If the level up that he has had, if he's like just hit a new plat, because that's how that goes, right? Like when you're improving in fighting games, it is very rarely does improvement in any skill look like if say this y-axis right here is your skill level and this x-axis is time spent, right? It very rarely looks like this. Yeah. Maybe when you're first starting out, it can kind of look like this. But generally, once you hit a certain point, like maybe it goes like this for a little bit, but once you hit a certain point, improvement in fighting games or in any kind of like skill like this very much looks like this, right? Like it's just, you're on a plateau, something clicks, you jump to a whole new level. Something clicks, you're stuck on a plateau again. Something clicks, you're on a whole new level, right? Like it is very spiky like that. So, you know, like I would hypothetically, right? Let's say I would consider like if I'm like somewhere here, right? I would have considered Dragon before this to be somewhere here. But it's very possible that he has had his giant spike up and now he's somewhere here. And in which case, or maybe even higher again, if he really is just boxing with Ryazo on the regular or some shit, that he could be even high. He could, yeah, he fucking became a peak realm martial artist or some shit. In which case, that's probably the biggest, that's probably the most fucked up draft of this entire thing, right? If Dragon is playing at these kinds of levels now, then he probably should be like a round 2 or round 1 pick. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Champion of the Earth Realm out there. Last time I fought him in a lobby, it went even. He adapted very well throughout the set. I feel like if I sat him down and showed him grim counterplay, I'm never winning again. Maybe. Man, people are saying he has matchup gaps still, right? But yeah, by and large, I mean, I feel like the captains, this is not like a crazy draft or anything like that. I don't know if Rook is underrated. I feel like Rook was always solid. Like he was always decent. But I don't know if he ever like really sat down and grinded to get way better, right? Obviously, this is a name I recognize from like even a couple of years ago, right? But yeah, so theoretically, we have to worry. The way I understand it is, we are in round 5. We have to worry about fighting Monsoon, Belfoy, Rose, Ninebreaker, and Kaze. Round 4 pick overrated me? I don't think so, bro. Because you're a little better than me for sure. And I think I went roughly correctly. Maybe I could have gone in round 6. But I think with the field, me going in round 5 seems about right. And you're better than I am. So you going like a round before me sounds about right to me. You know what I mean? People sleeping on Monsoon. Fair enough. I'll tell you, you know who I think went pretty late, actually? Proteus. I know you might think like, round 4 isn't that late. But like, Proteus is kind of insane. I feel like Proteus could be, maybe he's like washed. I don't know. But the Proteus I remember is like a round 1 or 2 pick here. You know? I feel like it's, maybe Proteus just maybe he's been playing too much 2XKO or something like that. I don't know if he hasn't been like super locked in on Granblue or anything. But the Proteus that I remember is like a weekly like winner level player. So this is a little interesting, certainly. Monsoon, it is, I feel like I played Monsoon like a couple of months ago, and they struck me as about as good as I was. Maybe they've also had a big jump up. It was just on ranks, to be fair. It wasn't in bracket or anything, right? So maybe they weren't like giga locked in or anything. But they seem to be playing like the same realm of video game that I was. But if they've also had a huge level up recently, who knows? So the plan basically is that I think we're gonna look at, as normal, we're going to try and look at our 4 losses from last week in Curry Cup and Dreamland, and then I think we're gonna do some sneaky. I think we're gonna look at, we're gonna try and watch some games from all 5 of these players. We're going to try and look at some Monsoon games, at some Belfoy games, at some Rose games, at some Ninebreaker games, at some Kaze games. We will search them up in the replay functionality, and we will watch tape, and we will see if we can pick up on anything, and maybe write some notes down, okay? Because it's first to 1. If you can get our first to 1 is so crazy. So like if you can get even like 1 hint of something, and in the clutch moment you like make some kind of decision, that could just be the end of the game right there. The Brickster, hello Dragon. We were just talking about how I think you went too late, probably. I think round 6 is kind of interesting for you. This is first to 1 wellness buff. Yeah, that is true, right? That is very true. I feel like we have the potential to do well, right? I feel like we have the potential to do well. Yeah, Rose, I would also say it's a little better than me, for sure. I don't I think I can beat everyone in my round 6. Raha is scary. Raha and Wing, to me, are the two standout. I mean, Temp is spooky too, right? But Temp, I think, gets a first to 1 buff for sure. Temp gets a big first to 1 buff, certainly. But I think you can stop Temp. I think Wing and Raha are both kind of spooky, right? I've beaten Wing and Temp. Okay, fair enough. Raha, I think, could give you, especially because you're playing Soras, right? I think Raha could really give you some trouble. Raha is a good fairy. Like a good fairy. Never forget. I think Raha gets a first to 1 buff too. Never forget the Clover Clash where Raha killed Vermilion. That was, I mean, that was a year. Raha's been grinding every day. They always. I have this trading channel in the server, and I don't think anyone uses this shit as much. Yeah, Raha. Raha is here every fucking day. Look at that. Raha's here every fucking day. Like they be grinding, man. They be grinding. Strongest grinder of Brickcord? Yep. I wanted to go back and look at these draft picks. But yeah, so plan is watch our literally grinding as we speak. Yep. They literally were Vicola bagging. The plan is to watch our losses from the Curry Cups and then also watch some footage on all of these guys. I believe I heard them mention it was first to 1. That helps us, certainly, right? I think that most everyone in here is a little better than me. I feel like most everyone in here is slightly more consistent than I am, if nothing else. At the very least, I can say that for sure about Belfoy and Rose, right? But I also think we can beat everyone here. Like, I don't look at anyone here and I go, I'm not telling you anything about Belfoy. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I could beat anyone here if we, again, all of these players to me feel like GBH players is what I said. GBH, I think any given set, he will beat me on average, but I can also just totally win if I play on like a higher end of my bell curve, you know? We did it last week. We beat him in one of the best tournament sets I think I've ever played in our little arc so far was the first game that we had against GBH there. It was some of the most locked in I've been. So I think we can do well here. I think we can at least, you know, we can not let our team down. Yeah. Okay, so let's get going then. Let's watch our replays and then watch some tape. Especially with it being first to 1, you just throw shit at the wall without worrying about getting reds. Indeed. You're severely underplaced. I will say, a lot of these guys who went in the later rounds, I had not really heard of them. And I feel like maybe that was the case for a lot of the captains. Like, if you watch them draft, they kind of are just saying, like, oh, I like this name, give me this guy by the end. So I think the problem is they maybe don't know about the players, but it doesn't necessarily mean the players are bad, right? Here's a TO in my locals, and he won yesterday. Ooh, okay. Want to sign up for this, but with Winter Storm, I didn't trust my internet power to not drop. Yeah, it is snowing outside. It is, right now in Toronto, anyway, it is light snow, but it is very consistent. It has been snowing for the past, like, 8 hours, and it looks like it's going to keep snowing for, like, 16 more. So, like, the snow level is very slowly building up. It is not, like, the visibility is very bad, because the snow is very soft. Toronto yesterday was minus 50. I don't think it, not where I was, anyway. Unless I'm wrong. It was not that cold. Maybe, I mean, I had my window open at 3 a.m., and it was fine. It was cold. It was, like, minus 20 or something, but it was, like, a regular winter day, I think. Ontario, I believe. Yeah, somewhere. If you go further north in Ontario, like Barrie or something, it gets cold. I mean, that shit. If you go far enough north in Ontario, you are damn near in the Arctic, right? Ontario's you got to remember, it's a very tall province. Like, Toronto's the southernmost part of Ontario. Parts of Toronto are like, we're further south than like the states, like some of the northern states, like Minnesota and shit. Shout out Minneapolis. They killed another person. I can't fucking believe this shit. Actually, I guess I can. I guess I'm completely unsurprised, but it really is just a horrible thing. But yeah, we're further south than them, whereas parts of Ontario are just like straight up Arctic, essentially. The only time Celsius and Fahrenheit matches. Yeah. So actually, Celsius like -6 Fahrenheit is like -20 Celsius, right? It flips, right? Like Fahrenheit is the smaller number when you get lower down. Ringo's a Voss? Interesting. I mean, Dragon, if you're fucking sending Riazo to losers like you did in Curry Cup last week or some shit, you're eating, right? All right, let's not dawdle. I do not remember exactly who we lost to, but I'm sure I'll be able to. So these are all, this was viewer matches yesterday, viewer matches yesterday, viewer matches yesterday. Don't mind me. Let's get all the way down here. I didn't send you guys to losers to someone else. Who, you sent someone to losers, didn't you? You did some, I remember I looked up and I was like, who did this? And I was like, Dragon? What the? He fucking locked in. You did some, Dragalia, that's who it is. Yeah. It's like, you did some cracked shit, didn't you? Whereas, like, I mean, I would consider Dragalia to be, like, pretty far above both of our levels. So the fact, like, it's pretty great to just beat his ass like that. I think it was 2-0 as well, right? You 2-0'd him? Brick wasn't locked in for my games. We were talking, listen, Brian, you're better than me. You would have beat me. I don't think it would have been 3-0. We were talking about the apocalyptic state of the world, and I think I was a little distracted. We were talking about fascism. Oh yeah, this is the Asto first to 10. Yeah. This was 10-8. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. This was 10-8. I feel like that could have gone either way. Yeah, Ash is a menace. Okay, where is this? Is okay. Yeah, here we get. This is Dreamland. Suki killed us and Junior Jam killed us. Yes, I remember this. Yeah, because we fought GBH again. I think like the best first to 2 I've like ever played or something like that. Very well done. And then we lost to Junior Jam and lost to Suki. Let's take a look. I need to run a first to 10 versus you. I need wellness practice. If you want to do that, like right after this, I'm down. Like if you want to do that shit in like a couple of hours when we're done replay reviewing, I'm actually down. I just want to. I need practice. I feel very hungry for Granblue improvement right now. Like I feel like I have the right mindset to get a lot better in a small amount of time. I already feel like I am a lot better than I was like 2-3 weeks ago. And I feel that hunger. So if you want to fucking run a set, not today, my internet's running slow. Ducking me. Holy, this is why I don't give you potatoes, man. This is why you don't fucking deserve them either. Fucking ducking me for the set. That's such a shit line. Then time to hit up my butcher shop. My little Lucy can't do all of this. Yeah. Time to hit up butcher shop. My little Lucy can't. Who's in your round, Brian? I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever fought any of these people, right? But Dyer got top 8 in Dreamland, and like I know of Mixer to be pretty strong. Like I've just seen, like I've seen them randomly in like sets on weeklies playing, and they seem pretty good. Are they? Is this a Matera? This is a Matera, right? Yeah. Proteus to me, I still think this is. I don't know who does Proteus play again. I forgot. Last time I saw him, he was playing Vayne. Does he still play Vayne? Yes, okay. I was like, has Proteus changed? Yeah, okay. And Eustace. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I mean, Proteus Vayne, I can beat Proteus, really. To me, looking at this lineup, I thought Proteus was, like, the best player here. No offense, Mr. Laggett. Right? It seems to me like Proteus went really late to go in round 4 here. But, like, maybe he's washed? Again, the Proteus that I remember should be going in like round 1 or 2 or some shit, or it should be like a captain, honestly, right? The Proteus that I remember should be going in like round 1 or 2 or so. I feel like this is heavily underseeded here, but maybe he's washed, or maybe he's been more caught up to than I recall. I remember this guy being a fucking nightmare, right? This is like the hardest Vayne to fight probably. Now that maybe that isn't a super high bar, because not that many people played Vayne, but like I thought this guy was. Probably a little better than Full Moon. I know fucking none of y'all know anything about South America, but Full Moon's really good. Like Full Moon is like held back by the fact that JF exists. Mixer's up there for me too, plus Zoner buff, but I'm not gonna lie, Dyer might be the biggest threat. I mean, broken ass Catalina. I'm happy Full Moon is cracked. Yeah, Full Moon is really good, and I would probably have put Proteus like in like Wall Brawl era. I would have probably said Proteus was better than Full Moon, and Full Moon's really like if JF wasn't a thing. Full Moon would be in Arc World Tour Finals probably, like at some point, you know what I mean? But as far as, listen, Mixer's on my team. I see a Matera fighting a Catalina. I see a Matera fighting a Vayne. I see a Matera fighting a Lucy. I forget who Fusion and Ringo play. Who do Fusion and Ringo play? But I see a Matera perhaps walking into a bunch of good matchups, and I know Mixer to be pretty strong. So you know, that's my teammate. I'm pretty happy about that. Voss Seox apparently. Oh, okay. Fusion's the Seox, yes. Fusion is Seox and Ringo is Voss. Gotcha. Ringo's Voss. Fusion is Mystery. Fusion is Seox. The Seox like actually beat Matera. I feel like he should, but I feel like Seox would beat Matera if she didn't outdamage him. You know what I mean? Fusion does have Vikala, but he's dropped her. I don't think that's a good pick into Matera, personally, but I feel like if Metera wasn't like one of the highest damage characters in the game, Seahawks has that advantage when Metera can Metera him. Yeah, yeah. I just saw, I think it was Ed. Was it Ed? I just saw Ed like randomly hitting the fucking U butterfly loop on someone in ranked, by the way. I said if they don't change that shit in a few months, Metera is gonna be doing that as a BMB. I saw a Gran got throw baited from like 10k HP and died before he left the ground because, you know, he got throw baited with Hop into a triple U butterfly light rain of arrows auto combo U butterfly loop. Like he died before he left the ground from 10,000 HP on 3 Brave points because he got throw baited by Metera. It was done on ranked casually. You know, I know Metera has other things she can do, but like I know like it's not super in people's minds right now, that Metera combo. But when I said that shit was gonna be a really big problem in a few months when the Meteras lab it out, I don't think I was wrong. That is the reason I log off sometimes. Yeah, like it's only gonna be the good Meteras that can do that combo consistently. But like that's what we fucking care about, is what are the good Meteras doing in brackets and shit, right? Meteras I've spoken with think Metera wins, but it's very volatile. I can believe that. I can believe that Seahawks could just get in, right? Like I could believe
good
that.
odds that this person is incredibly.
But I'm just in time for Metera. Hey, yeah. I mean, because it's like I think if you want to be real smug, I put out that video like 4 months ago or something where I was like, Metera has broken the game, 12k damage off of Pharrell, not clickbait, and you might look at that and go, all right, Mr. Streamer. Also, thank you for the 10 months, Belfoy. Mr. Streamer, the game seems pretty unbroken to me, but again, I very quickly, like the day after, I revised my opinion basically to say that, again, I don't think it's a problem on day one. I think give him a few months and that becomes Metera's like fucking BMB combo. And that is when she just breaks risk reward in the video game. And it looks like that is happening. It looks like Metera's just doing that shit on ranked. Why not? And yeah. Yeah. You do a good YouTube commenter impression? Yeah, yeah. Yep. Again, I said that give it a few months and they're just gonna do it. Brick's gonna do research on you. It's actually, yeah, just to make sure we can actually get there in time. Let's watch. So let's watch our Curry Cup losses and then our, this was Dreamland actually. Let's watch our Dreamland losses and then our Curry Cup losses, and then we will do research for the Kirby-O tournaments tomorrow. Suki, if I remember correctly, this was a very close set and Suki just kind of out decision made me in the clutch. But let's see if there are bigger mistakes that I made here. I know at one point I mashed after my Brave counter gets blocked, just horrendous play, right? But let's see if there are like bigger mistakes that put me in those positions where we had to come down to clutch decision making and I got fucked. Like maybe we never have to get there in the first place. You know what I mean? For why would I be worthy of research for Kirby-Os? We're in the same round, brother. I'm gonna fight you. Look what happened to Lil Wayne. He got one very impactful change to his U Lariat and slowly snuck his way up the tier list despite going multiple patches with no changes. I think he got more than that in the Versuja patch, if I remember correctly, but by the way, the game is dying. By the way, the game doesn't want us to do it. My humble barely master ass acting like I'm gonna find mistakes here somehow. You'd be surprised. I mean, even if you're like, I can like replay review, you know, play from someone who's much better than me and still find something they did wrong because I have the luxury of having, what is happening also, by the way? I have the luxury of having infinite time. Like, they have to make the decisions in the heat of the moment. I can sit there, armchair quarterback, and go like, actually, if you take 35 minutes to examine the risk reward here, your decision was suboptimal. Oh, plastic eating cheap? Yeah. He got, I gave him some tips, and apparently he like, it like blew up. It was good. What the fuck is this? Excuse me. You're not ready for the secret weapon? Is the secret weapon Uno? Be honest with me, Belfoy. Be honest. Is the secret weapon Uno? What? Okay. What do I do? My game is frozen. Can we fix this? Plastic Sheep is actually cooking. I believe it. I believe it. I think he came for some coaching, and obviously like he was good enough that we were just nitpicking, right? But I think I was basically just saying that like his main problem was that he was just doing the best option that he had in every interaction, and it made him a little predictable. And then apparently that he just fucking took that and ran and gained like 2,000 gems or some shit. All right, let's try that again. Last time I reviewed my replays was in Strive and I crashed out because I lost to someone who spammed the DP input every single wake up. Have you tried safe jabbing or safe? The Strive has safe jumps, doesn't it? Surely that game is offense in that game is cracked. There's no way you don't have fucking consistent safe jump or safe jab access in that video game. No, surely. Seems like a skill issue. Look why. I think skipping intro on replay review pauses the replay. Oh. That's a good point. Oh, maybe that is what happened. And it just paused on the black screen? Okay. I can believe that, actually. Let's see if that happens again. And then maybe if I just, like, hit the button, it'll go. This was, again, room matches. Where is Mr. Tsukino? That is the first attempt with Asto. Yes. Okay, here it is. Let's try this. Let's do this one last time. Alright, skipping the intro pauses the replay. Let's see if that's true. I don't play Strive much anymore. I might when 2.0 drops. I prefer Grand Blue so much, though. I would tend to agree. Wait, no, it didn't even load in the intro, though. I mean, maybe I still did. I see what you mean, because A is the pause button, and... Yeah. So I might have just paused it and not realized. But anyways. Okay, so let's see. As always, when you lose your turn, when you get hit, things like this, great time to pause. I do like... One thing that I think I used to do, which I was mad about myself at, and now I don't really do this anymore, is if I want to pick an offensive option at round start, I just fucking do it now. I used to hesitate, walk back a little bit, see what they were doing first. Now I'm just like, you know what? If I'm gonna, like, round start knee, I should round start knee. Any sort of hesitation will just get me killed. And I feel like I don't do that too often. It happens sometimes. I feel like I don't do that too often anymore, though, which I am quite happy with. Sure. I do think, if I remember correctly, I do 2-2H in the corner here a couple of times, which is very bad. A bad habit. It's safe in the mid-screen, not in the corner. But, okay. Sure. Probably shouldn't have rolled that. Probably should 6P it. Yeah, like, right there, even, that's not the best. This is a good pickup. Yeah. Trying to stop DP there. That, I think, actually was spaced out of throw range, so that was well done. It's a very dead Suki. Good round one, right? Good round one. Really nothing to complain about. The 2-2H was actually spaced outside of throw range. I mean, that was just... I feel like that was a relatively solid layer 1 wellness game plan. This was also good. I think that's a fine 5U. Oh! Yeah, so this, I believe, is something that happened... Well, I want to actually show this again. This is something that I do a lot against Versuja. I did this against Asto as well in our first attempt, and it just got me killed a lot. I think Versuja's pressure is... You just have to take it. I think I have to give up on the idea that when Versuja is 2L'ing me like this, that I have any option to do anything at all. This 2L is just plus on block. Right? I feel like it feels wrong. It feels wrong to go, what, they're going to 2L me 3 times in a row, and then 2U, and then... They're gonna fucking Anitya and I can't do anything at all? Yes. That's correct. Right? Your best bet, maybe, is Fuzzy Mash in case you try to throw between one of the 2Ls or something. But you just kind of have to take that shit. Yeah, or DP, right? Like, this is something... I think I challenged Versuja 2L pressure here into the 2U as well. I think I challenged this a lot, and it just gets me fucked up, right? Versuja 2L is one of the best in the game, isn't it? Oh, it's the best in the game. By a landslide? Is there another 2L that's even... If you made a tier list of 2Ls, is there even another 2L in the same tier as Versuja's? Probably not, right? I feel like there's not another 2L in the game that is even in the same tier as hers. It is in its own tier in S++ at the top. There's a lot of, like, pretty solid ones. I think Belial's is pretty good, but not +2. Yeah. Belial's is, I think, in, like, the tier right below it, but... I'll say sometimes you try to DP the 2L, you die for it, because they can make that shit DP safe. Are you serious? Yeah, I think you just have to fuzzy mash in case they try to... Belial's, like, right under it because 5 frames. 5 frames is really good. Not as good as being +2 on block. Right? Not as good as being +2 on block. But yeah, I feel like I just have to take this way more often. You can basically... You just... There's no other 5-frame 2L, yes, but it's still not as good as Versuja's. I don't think so. I think Belial is the second best 2L in the game, but I think it is gapped by Versuja's. But yeah, I think I just have to stop doing this. You can fuzzy mash in case you try to sneak a throw in between, but actually trying to challenge on this, I think the risk-reward on this is basically die, or 1 in every 30 times you do something, right? It's +3 on block to make it funnier. Wait, actually, that was +2. Actually, that sounds right. Hello, Brick, how's your CM so far? Day 1 was pretty good. Day 2, I actually got a bunch of, like, way scarier lobbies, which is not normal for me. But it was still okay, but I think I had, like, a 45% win rate or something. I kind of got a bunch of demon lobbies. Plus, I've been trying out different Christmas Ogres over and over, and some of them were just not good ideas. Wait, what happened here? Belial is the best 2M guy, isn't he? I would say so. I think Belial still has the best 2M, probably. There might be someone I'm missing there, but... I'd say Belial probably still has the best 2M, even post-nerf. It was just before the nerf. It was, I mean, in some ways, the nerf was a side grade. But. Okay. What happens here? So we get hit with this. Yeah, I do. Smack it out. That's fine. Uni, sure. Yeah, Lariat, right? This is something that got me a lot in the Asta. I think you just, when you have your back to the wall with Versuja here, I think you just really have to respect the idea that she can Lariat you and murder your ass like this, right? This is something that I think at post first attempt with Asto, I would have been a lot more careful about, but it's a big mistake in how I fight Versuja, certainly. It's not bad, though. We fight our way out. Some Hadron Bully. Yeah, nice. Out of the range of Lariat as well. Oh, yeah. Right, very interruptible there, especially after the first one. I think that's too risky. Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah. I don't think that was actually his turn, but I think I need to default much more often when people get those weird knee spot dodges on me. I think I have to default to throwing way more often. You know what I mean? Like, I think I tried to close L here and I got murdered for it. I believe if I throw here, I might even kill them, or at the very least, we tech. Ow. Sure. This is good. Put him in the corner. Didn't know until more recently how good Galleon's Far H was. None of the other ones that anyone's I've fought have used to that extent. Galleon's Far H is in contention for best button in the video game. Not best Far H in the video game. Best button in the video game overall. It really, there's a lot of strong competition for that, right? But it is that crazy. I mean, it's best Far H in the game free, maybe? There's a lot of competition there, right? There's a lot of competition there. But it's fucking ridiculous. It's even on block. It's like plus 13 on counter hit. It's literally on whiff punishable, right? It has 7 active frames. It's big as hell. Absolutely free, best Far H? Yeah. It's one of the best buttons in the game overall. Ow, ow, ow. I mean, Versuja 2L is in that competition, right? Belial 2M is in that competition. BC safe, yep. Ow. Sure. Yeah, a fuzzy match like that, I think, is basically the only thing you can do to challenge Versuja 2L pressure. I think that's fine. We did it from an unpunishable distance. I think that 2-2 is a decent defensive option there. I'm not mad about that. Lariat. Okay, I'm seeing the problem now. Only heavy you could safe jab with? I'm sorry. Fucking come again. I think 2B gives her competition because of the counter hit slowdown and range. I see what you mean. I think it's still, like, free the best Far H. Even with 2H being able to, if you count the ability for 2B to whiff cancel her Far H, if you count that as part of the strength of it, I still think Galleon's is better free. But yes. Hello, Brick and Friends, Elbatize. You could safe jab some UDPs with it? I mean, the recovery is... what? Really? What? Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing the problem here. Lariat is cooking me, huh? We've lost probably both of these rounds we've lost. We've basically lost to Lariat in the corner. So that's actually very good to know. I need to be much more careful about Versuja lariating me like this in neutral. That definitely should have been. This was a very clutch. So, okay, here's what I said, right? Fun guy surprise, by the way. Thank you very much. For the follow. What I said earlier, this was a very good decision in the clutch by Suki, right? This is like some layer 3, layer 2, something like that. He knows that I'm on chip, right? I'm gonna be panicking. I don't want to block anything. I'm gonna do some shit. And for him to give up his plus frames to backdash there, very good decision in the clutch. Because it's also, he could die for it. If I 2L, he gets caught by it. You can always spot dodge U-Pillar. Yes, absolutely. That was, I definitely should have done that. But I mean, post me blocking it, right? Post me blocking it, I think this is very good decision-making by Suki. Because this backdash will also basically never lose him the game. Because I think at the timing he did it, even if I 2L'd, I don't believe I would have caught him. And it leaves him in a position where he can backdash, and if I whiff something or if I don't do anything, he kills me. And if I 2L or something, he can still like far M me into like some kind of true block string to death, right? So I think this backdash in the moment is, you're not punishing that backdash, exactly. So I think this backdash is just very good decision making by Suki in the clutch. However, I said at the beginning of this, I wonder, these are the things I think he wins by Pillar Orb, yeah. These are the things in my head He could also have just thrown an Itya. That's true. He could have just thrown an Itya, certainly. But I don't think he does, because if it true block strings, it doesn't kill me. And if it doesn't true block string, he puts himself in a position to get randomly, like if he tries to like throw pillars at me in neutral or something, he puts himself in the position to get randomed out by knee or something like that, right? So I don't know if just throwing, like staying there and throwing orbs is that good. Especially because Willness does not have to block orb, right? You can just smack it out of the air. And yet throwing like M pillar randomly in neutral against Willness is also pretty spooky. But anyway, what I was going to say is, at the very beginning of this, I said, I wonder if we're going to find any positions where it's like, I remember Suki making good decisions in the clutch, but do we even have to be there in the first place? And the answer is no. Obviously, we should have spot dodged U pillar, but even more than that, we had such a huge health lead until I just got I just got smacked by Lariat in the corner. I do not respect Versuja Lariat enough when my back is close enough to the wall that it's a full combo, right? I need to be much more careful about that. And that is what, like, the reality is, that's the mistake that then puts us in this position to lose this round. That's also what lost us the last round, right? So right now, the big thing is in this matchup, I'm learning that I really need to respect Versuja just throwing out H Lariat from, like 75% of the screen away or something like that. I need to respect that shit way more, especially if I'm in, like, the leftmost or rightmost, like 25% of the screen, where getting hit by that shit is a full combo for her ass, right? It's like 5k or something meterless. So that's what I'm hearing so far. Versuja Lariat is kind of just ignorant. Yes, true, but I just need to keep that in mind, right? I just wasn't really playing around it, essentially. Better than Gallia and Far H, huh? 2B? No, I don't think so. With stock? I mean, without stock, if your back is to the wall, the risk reward is usually still in Versuja's favor, probably. Maybe not against Willness, but shout out to me picking up this game and going into B rank, just doing H Lariat. You follow up constantly with Versuja, even on block. Yeah. Wait, what happened here? I got hit. I got smacked. I didn't see it. I did pause. That's what happened last time. I paused it, trying to skip the intro. Yeah. Oh, okay. I round start need again, but he just Far H that time. That's fair. You got Far H? Yeah, I got Far H for trying to round start M knee like I did at the beginning of last game. Worked last time. This time he was ready. Okay. That's good. I think a lot of times when I get a JH like that, I'm like, I hit with a heavy aerial. Surely I can combo into my close H. Not often true, unless you get a counter hit, right? So I think it's good to just go for Far L right there, take the guaranteed, the safer Euhedron. Versuja is also in contention for some of the best normals in the game. Versuja Far H is very good. It's also 10 frames and 6/6H clash level, which is, like, it's the same startup as most Far H's, and it beats all of them if you throw them out at the same time, so. And it's also the only move in the video game where if the first hit is counter hit and you use a second hit, it doesn't eat the counter hit property, right? If you counter hit with the first hit of Versuja Far H, you still get a better launch off of Far HH, which is interesting that it works that way. Because no other multi-hit, I believe, works that way. Sure. Wait, what the fuck? Yep. That's just cool? I think it's fine. Yeah. That's so cursed. Sure. I mental stack attached to blocking a Far H without a special cancel is also incredible. The thing that I saw Asto did this to me. I don't think Suki, right? But Asto did this to me in our first to 10. A lot of the times after Far H whiffed, I was trying to whiff punish it and I got Far HH'd and murdered, right? If you're a little lazy whiff punishing her Far H, you can still die. So that is also something that is very good about it. It's definitely up there for best Far H's too. What happened here? I just challenged. I got 2 ult. I got load and dodge. Same thing there. Why'd I get counter hit there? I assume maybe I was delayed second. Oh, my fuzzy mash caught. Could be. That's certainly no good. That's good. Immediately smacking that. Yeah, throwing there after is good. I probably shouldn't have done. I guess Uni is fine, but. Little Hadron bullying. Actually spot dodging that time. Good job. Yeah, spot dodging 2-2H is not a good idea. That is pretty much always Willness' turn. Is it good to spend SSBA here? I feel like yes. You could argue that you should save the meter here, but I feel like this is good because it puts us in a situation where, like, any little mistake kills, right? And, like, a couple of Hadrons chips his ass out. Yeah, throw kills there, for example. Yeah, it opens up Chip as a win con. Nice. That killed, right? Yeah. Probably should have. I don't know. I think 2-2L there is kind of dumb. Probably should just have stayed at the Hadron poking range, right? Hadron could also have gotten DP'd, but I think that was probably reaction DP'd. 2-2L is 20 frames, right? I remember being a little surprised that UDP killed me, but I think it was very close. Yeah, again, why did I close L there? If we throw there, we tech. I'm not actually so minus here that I'm punished or anything. It's just that that close L'ing after those like close knees is a really bad idea generally. 2-2L is 19. Oh, I thought it was 20. Is 2-2H 20? Or are they both 19? I could have sworn they were the same speed. That was yeah. That was full punish. 2-2H is 18? Wait, really? Interesting. Maybe I'm thinking about one time where I like mediated with one of them. Yeah, and then Lariat. Yeah. This is unacceptable. Yeah, I think generally the thing that I am two things that I think are not very good here is a lot of knees from too far away, right? And oh wait, it is 1920? It's one diff? Oh, is it 1920? Maybe? I cannot remember. But yeah, I think the thing, too many knees from too far away, which ended up in a lot of spot dodges. I don't think, by and large, I don't think it was that big of a, like, I shouldn't have gotten punished on a lot of them, but I close-held instead of throwing. And then mostly just not respecting Versuja Lariat in the corner, right? I was not a big fan of that. There's Excel skills, here it is. I think what we're gonna do is you get 2-2H on crouchers. Like far L into 2-2H, yeah. Week 3. After spot dodged, knee, throw, don't, close L. Versuja, respect, Lariat, more in neutral, and especially when back is to the wall. I think those are generally the main problems that I noticed there, but alright, Lowain. What happened here? This is one of those ones that I was more interested, certainly, in reviewing, because at the time, it kind of just felt like I lost. Junior Jam is here, too. If you wanna tell me any completely fake shit that I let you get away with or something, you should definitely let me know. Oh, fast forwarding doesn't fast forward the intros? What the hell? How'd they do this to me? Well met, indeed. Red on Lariat is way higher when she's stocked too. Yeah, because at that point it's not even unsafe for her, right? You can skip the intro with the next round button. Wait, actually? Whoa. Okay, that's cool. Forced to watch the beautiful Granblue animation. We got work to do, man. I was trying to 6xm over 2 M's there. Yeah, but the reason I'm doing that so much is that button right there, but... Ow. Wellness Lowain feels fine outside of exactly one specific situation that constantly comes up. Interesting. Also, wait, how did I get hit here? Did I just get funny by Catabot? What happened? Yeah, that 2M button is who I'm trying to jump over here, but maybe it's a little bit optimistic. Also matching on minus there. Oh, I just got caught by low, bro. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, matching on my low, on my minus frames there is pretty bad, no? I would say. I'll call that pretty not good, generally. Calling a corn fest. That's plus, right? Was that what happened there? I think I am forgetting that Lowain can space that shit out to be plus. I think I often see the awesome sauce, and when I block it, I'm like, it's my turn! I don't think that was my turn. Especially because Wellness's buttons, like, I far L'd right there. I don't think that was plus. How fast is Lowain 2M? Is it 7 or 8? Seven? It looks like that was even by the frame meter. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Then maybe it was just that I pressed far L like 1 frame. 7 frames. Low profiles far... Oh, I got low... Yeah, that's probably what happened. Yeah, I hit far L and I got low profiled. Right. That's what happened. Yes. I got low profile. I should not be challenging Lowain with far L's there, probably, right? Should be 2M'ing. What? Is this not real? Yeah, unfortunately for me. Reversal life here. Ah! Yeah. Got baited by the throw whiff there. Never forget the low profile. Yeah, I was not respecting the low profile. Okay, short. Huh. Oh, yeah, I did that. I mean, I did not expect the roll there. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is fine. Makes sense. I guess a lot of willness. I mean, 2-2. This is why using 2-2 more is good, right? It stops a lot of the spot dodging and rolling people might want to do against Nia and Hadron naturally. Listen, I don't know what I was doing there. I'm not gonna. I forgot I even did this. Why did I? He was on the ground. Why did I UDP there? Huh? I don't know. I'm not sure. I honestly don't even remember doing that shit. He's dead there, unfortunately. Missed tick confirm. Even like light Hadron goes pretty well there. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is interesting. I think I actually want to lab this after this. I believe that 6XM is airborne frame 7. I think that that is the only thing that I can do that beats that. I labbed it already? Okay. Because I don't think any of our other buttons post throw tech will beat this, no? Like, it won't get low, 6XL can't low profile it. 2M is too slow. We don't have a 7 frame button that doesn't get low profiled. I think if we have any hope there, our only hope is 6XM. If not, I just have to hold this shit. Because I die here because I challenged this, right? 6XM is 7 frame low, I think 7 frame high profile, right? Yeah. So I think, because I remember it beats Versuja 2U. I know that. It beats Versuja 2U, which is also 7 frames. So I think 6XM is our only realistic option there. Low crush, yeah. And then yeah, here I just honestly, brother, I just fucking it has been months since someone has hit me with this shit. I just didn't remember what anything did. I don't know why I need there. I think I was trying to hit him like he was human pyramid. I don't know. Yeah, here I definitely there wasn't even a block string, right? I just should have spot dodged. I think I just had no idea what the fuck was happening when I saw Iggy. I like need into not spot dodging fire. The longer you go without using Iggy, the better Iggy is. Yeah. Hold on. I want to check this real quick before we watch the second Junior Jam replay here. I believe I tried this against Versuja and it worked, so I believe it should also work into Lowain because they're the same speed. And Lowain's doesn't like hit higher up or anything like that. Now, of course, if we 6XM and he does literally any other button, we're going to die, right? Like any standing button. But if he does standing buttons, then that kind of reintroduces an actual RPS to the throw tech game instead of us just guaranteed dying, right? Counter on throw break. Please do crouching M. Good, sir. I'll just record you doing this, I guess. Actually, no, I can set you to throw break, can't I? Throw break, throw input. There you go. Yes, okay. Does it not work? No, it does. Oh, but it doesn't hit Lowain! Oh, but Lowain low profiles it! Oh, no. And you're punishable. Oh. Okay, so we have to hold this, right? I don't think there's any button we have that does anything. Like, 2L obviously... Wait, what?
You ready to rock?
Wait, huh?
Okay.
Does he extend his hurt box? The hurt box precedes the hitbox, huh? What? Ball beats this? He sure does? Oh. Oh, you don't say. Oh, okay. Huh.
You ready to rock? Eager to learn.
Noted. Your 2M should clash or win. 2M is 8, so it'll just die. Right? 2L will lose to 2U. But then 2M will beat 2U. So I guess that's the RPS? I guess the RPS is if you 2U, then 2L will I'll get killed. Right? Like, yes. But then if I 2M, then I kill you. So that's probably what if DP? I mean, sure, but like... Also, you can 623L. Ooh! Does that beat... That should crush 2M, doesn't it? What can you do to stop your 2L 2U? Wellness 2M clashes if Lowain does it while he is cornered. Lowain 2M wins if Willness is cornered? Wait, what? Hold up. So you're telling me? What an interesting...
Alright, let's do this.
What? Why?
What?
Why does this... Also, isn't 2-2L like totally... So this one's 20 and this one's 19. Gotcha, yeah. Why does that... 2M hits a frame later due to hurt box stuff. Why is it not symmetrical? Yeah, I was gonna say, it should be based on who texts, right? There should be no reason that's different from one side to the other. So, like... If you're the one to throw tech and you're not in corner, it'll push you farther? Yeah. If you're in corner, it'll be shorter? Right. I think, what was it, the other thing that we saw too, where it was like, if you throw from max range, it also pushes you further. Because it sucks. If you throw from max throw range, you'll notice here. Wait. Lowain gets pulled out of the corner a tiny little bit, right? And then the pushback starts from here instead of starting from him back to the wall. So you end up further away than you would if I was right here, right? 2M will miss regardless, but there are some buttons you can check that will hit sometimes and not other times, and it's because of the max range throw. It like sucks Lowain out of the corner here. If Lowain does this, I don't believe that's how that works. I think. Let me move Willness a little closer. If Lowain does this, I don't believe that we get sucked like that. Yeah, because Willness gets sucked in. So the pushback still happens from where Lowain is back to the wall. Throw techs and distance are weird as fuck in this game. But yes, generally, I guess light DP. I mean, I probably should be using light DP for Willness more often as like a Charlotta style annoyance, I suppose. It is unsafe on block though, right? It's obviously the big difference between this and Charlotta is that we're minus 15. But like, it's something to think about every now and then, especially in these throw tech situations. But even with Lowain initiating throw, Lowain 2M wins if Willness is cornered. This is just wonky. What? Even with Lowain initiating throw, Lowain 2M wins if Willness is cornered. Are you doing it from max range or no? If Lowain is initiating throw from max range, that makes sense to me because it probably hits later. If Lowain initiates throw point blank while Willness is cornered versus max range, does it do anything? Anyway, point being, looks like the basic idea here is that 2L. Oh, and then if you get that, then 2L will actually lose. Yeah, it'll get crushed because you don't get the hurt box. Interesting. But light DP will always win. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Spacing throw makes everything wrong. Weirdly, even just DP, yeah. 623L gives you a combo in the corner as well on counter hits. It fucking what? Wait, really? 2L? You sure? You sure? From throw tech range? You have to like micro walk this shit somehow. I think far out. Let's see. Doesn't seem like it. Might be slightly too far out of range here. I think it's DP into DP. What the fuck? Excuse me? Huh? He just keep doing this? Okay, no. Wait, what? Is that it? Like, is that where it ends? Looks like that's where it ends, right? Average Willness tech? I mean, that's 2K. How plus are you after this? You can combo DP to DP on 2M, though. You have learned the B scrolls on Willness. When punch again. How plus are you here? 37? Not bad. Well, that's a safe jump, isn't it? Because it is... No, the jump arc is 46. Never mind. It's not 44. No. It's not a safe jump. It's a little too You're -9 there, right? It'll save jump non-U. It'll save jump non-U DPs at least. The lane reversals 2U instead of 2M from throw tech. You can get combo with 6-2-3L. What the? Oh, because he's gonna move himself forward. Brother, my brother in Christ. Why is this interaction so weird, man? Yeah, you can. You got this is a big combo too. Like this? I mean, I guess probably don't Raging Strike there. It's like this is a full ass like grown man combo also, right? That you're gonna get on him. What do you mean this is how this works? You can't quite do that. You can also just let him whiff 2M if it's space throw. I think it always whiffs, right? I think 2M will always whiff if you do nothing. Always, like even if it's not spaced. It just doesn't hit post throw tech, but learning about the game is mad fun though. Yeah, but this interaction is so odd. It's character dependent. It probably hits the guys with the fat hitbox, right? Ladiva and Voss. The fat hitbox. This interaction is weird, man. I guess the only way to beat him DPing is to do nothing, right? Surprisingly, it does not. Interesting. It does hit Narmaya. What, the boob hitbox? This is so weird. What if Loain grabs me from max range? Wait.
I put on hair gel this morning. No.
How about a parfait? This is a little weird, but it's too far.
No, thank you.
Oh, he doesn't do the thing? Excuse me, sir. There's a unique throw tech distance for every character? Wait, really? And here I thought it was universal. Make the dummy neutral jump beforehand, streamer. Easier to time.
Let's do this.
Very minor. It's enough to make Loain 2M whiff on some people and hit on others. What? I didn't know that was a thing. There you go. Now he's doing it. But I want him to...
No, thank you.
Yeah, if he initiates the throw, then the recording doesn't work, huh? I guess I need to initiate him throwing, me teching, and then him 2M'ing, right? Is what I need to record.
Alley-oop. Almost. Oh, dang.
What?
Whoa. Gotcha.
There you go.
Oh, dang.
This looks correct.
Gotcha.
Wait. Yeah, this looks correct. Okay, looks like I've recorded that correctly.
Thank you.
Also, full screen throw tech confirmed. Yes, okay. That's working. Yeah, okay. So if we move him a little further. Yeah, so then... Oh, fuck! Max range, throw tech, 2L will lose. Okay. So off of max range throw tech, then 2L will lose, and 2M will clash. Oh my Jesus Christ. Okay, gotcha. It's annoying, man. Off of max range throw tech, does 6-6M hit him? No, it doesn't still. Throw break distance changes depending on who does it? Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Alright, let's do this.
Alright, yeah, DP will always work. And DP, I mean, DP 6 frames. This should beat literally everything that isn't doing nothing, right? Or like supering or something. It is an interesting idea in general for Wilness to just DP post throw tech, right? Leaves you plus 37. So like... I mean, I don't even... How do you... The problem is if you do this, like, how do I chase this? Minus... I guess you could just time a knee, but... It's too, like, reversible, you know? You could do this. Yeah, I guess you're plus 12 here. That's pretty good. Yeah, never mind. You just do that, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Whoa! What a gross, what an annoying situation, man. Okay. I have to fucking pay attention to how far Loain was from me when I throw teched. And then based on that, either 2L beats 2M and 2M beats 2U, or 2M is the correct option in both cases. So I guess when in doubt, you 2M? I guess? Because 2M will be fine more off. It beats 2U all the time, and it clashes with 2M some of the time, and it loses to 2M some of the time. Alternatively, you can just DP. But obviously, that's taking a risk. If you do nothing, bad things happen to you. Feels like the bell curve meme, just DP. If you're at this range, do this, but at this range, do that option, just DP. Yeah. The problem with just DP, the problem is you do need to... 2M also beats 6XL. Everything beats 6. 6L is fucking 9 frames, right? Also, not all characters can just DP. Yeah, but Wilness can. Is my point. For Wilness, you can just DP. Do a low profile, most airborne DPs. That makes sense. Wilness gets 2 though. Pog, yeah. I will steal this tech. Thank you guys. What a fucking strange. I did not. I thought we were just gonna lab this real quick, and I was gonna see. You know, 6-7 doesn't work. I guess we just hold that, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not that easy. All right, and now let's go to the second Junior Jam game here, and then that'll finish off our Dreamland review for today, and then we'll do Curry Cup, and then we'll fucking do some Batman prep time, some spying on our opponents for tomorrow. What's happening here? I don't think, in general, I think this is a bad round start against Lowain. You know what I mean? I think the more, maybe I'm wrong. I think if just running away and giving Lowain screen space like this can never end well for me. Because if we're close enough, we can like knee him when he spawns boys. We can knee him when he spawns Catalina, right? Catbot. But I think if I give him all the space, it's gonna get real hard for me really fast, I think. So I think generally, like, doing this kind of defensive walking back thing, I think this just plays into what he wants to do. It doesn't get me killed immediately, but it gets me killed eventually, because I see Catabot. I realize, oh, there's nothing I can fucking do about this, and I don't want to just block it, so I do some dumb shit, and now I'm dead. So I think that is one of those things where, like, the reason I'm currently losing this round is because I walked back at round start. I think we can actually be pretty annoying for Lowain trying to set up Bros or Catabot at the mid-range. Because 2-2H, or 2-2 in general, 2-2H or 2-2L, and Knee, and Hadron maybe, can all, like, really fuck him up for just trying, like, the same way you might 6-6L Lowain for putting Catbot down or summoning the boys or something. I think we do have a lot of options that can be annoying for him in that mid-range, but if we walk back like that, we just run out of every option, right? We can just far M or 2M. I'm kind of talking outside of the range of those buttons, right? Outside of the range of those buttons. But yes. Like, Wilness 2-2H is like a 50% of the screen kind of option, you know? Like, we can be really annoying for Lowain in that sort of long-distance mid-range, but if I walk to the other side of the screen, basically can't do anything, right? Can't backdash as freely as he'd like as well. Yep. Sure. Can I spot dodge that there? No. I mean, I guess if I spot dodge it early, then the answer is yes, right? But if I spot dodge that late, I can get awesome sauce punished, can't I? I just get 2-1-4 you'd and die. If I'm feeling lucky, Punk, I guess I should spot dodge that shit. Well, actually, can I smack this? Does 6XL kill this? Yes, right? No? No, obviously there I was just mid-step dash. You can? Oh, that's obviously what I should do then. Blocking it was probably the correct choice. No, I think 6XLing it was the correct choice. I'm good. I'm pretty proud of that. It's just a great... That was just good. Well done. That was just real good. Spot dodge the Raging Strike into a good conversion considering the fact that I didn't have my cooldowns, like my normal combo cooldowns. I think that was just really well done. Happy with that sequence. That was, again, right, again, I should throw in those situations. It is very often... You might have been fucking... I don't think you were... You might have been damn near punishable there. If I was like... Maybe I was like +4 and I close-L'd a couple of frames too late and you threw me. If I had thrown you, I might have a fucking punish. I really... Unless it's 2-2L or 2-2H, off of a far M or heavier, higher attack level, I should always be throwing whenever we get a spot dodge like that. There's no reason I should be in the corner right now. At worst, we should be in a throw tech situation. With me having my... Like, with Junior Jam having his back to the wall. Okay, here we go. 6XLing Bro Wheel stops Lowain from doing his 6XL follow-up. Yeah. Throwing by not throwing? For real. Oh, definitely. I know that maybe was like... Maybe that was safe, but I definitely should have fucking challenged there at least. That was a straight... I mean, that was preemptive, right? That was a straight-up punish. But then I challenged here and died. Okay. Definitely not a good idea to match on Wake Up, I would say, but... That sweep was not safe. No way. I don't... Yeah, I think he can make it. I think that's gotta have been too close, right? Again, yeah, giving Lowain too much... I know I'm trying to run away from the boys, but I think giving Lowain a little too much space there. That doesn't blink. I mean, there's a real argument for Raging Strike, Raging Chain in that combo just to put Lowain in the corner. This is not something like this. This is not... Maybe that's a horrible, stupid, bad idea. This is not something that I would ever normally do, but looking at that right there, I genuinely wonder if spending a Raging Strike to snowball the round there is probably a good idea. What do if I Raging Strike, what do I do there? And maybe not, because we're too far away from the corner. I mean, you would Raging Strike, Raging Chain. Knee would not be... If Knee was back, I think it is confirmed to 6-6M. Maybe also. If Knee was back, we could do Raging Strike, Raging Chain, Close H, Medium Knee, and probably go almost corner to corner. I think it's... I think it's... so, yeah, obviously it's confirming something that hits. Great idea, right? And since we didn't have Knee there, we probably should have just done 6XM because, yeah, Hadron will push you too far. We don't want to give you that space. But I think there is an argument, genuinely, to spending some resource to snowball there, but... 6M is probably better. Yeah, that was just me failing my hit confirm. You were -8 right there, so I should have 2M'd and killed you, basically. But, oh well. I think you're dead if I 2M you there. Don't know why I tossed... Sure. I need a better answer against Lewayne throwing bros at me like that. Surely, like, double backdash, run away, give him all the time he needs. If you see you wheel in neutral, you can Hadron me. Ooh, because it puts us in an animation. Right. It puts us in an animation, so the wheel just goes by. That's actually a good point, yeah. I have a... That goes for summons too, but it's harder. Unijam, it is surely not a good idea to just, like, swing out far L at the boys after you summon them, right? Like, I'm just asking to get counter hit by, like, a far M or something like that. What should I be doing there instead of just... Because I feel like double backdash is a bad idea. But maybe... Like, say I don't stop you when you start the summons. Once the summons are on the screen, do I have to just hold that shit? I feel like... There's gotta be something better than just, like, backdash, give Lewayne 6 free seconds or something like that. You keep a mid-range, low block, first bro, walk back out of second bro? Interesting. That doesn't get me... one thing I do like about Wilna's super is that, you know, if it whiffs like that, he does just... He's out of there. Like, there's no punishing that shit. That is unironically kind of nice. I have to commit to running at you if I want to beat it. If you're closer, you can swing far H. Closer, assuming that the far H will hit you as well, right? Like, you're saying it'll kill the bros and you'll have to block it? Is that, like, what you mean with the range there? I just tried to 6XL rockets. Ridiculous. Are you ever dead here? I don't think so, right? I'm pretty sure that's the most damage I could have done there. Maybe one close M? If you spent the BP, you could have killed him? I don't think Raging Strike, Raging Chain does as much damage as Hadron, does it? Because that's combo limit. So, like... I don't think Raging Strike, Raging Chain does as much damage as Hadron. At the end of a combo? If I could have, like, raw you Hadron you or something. I don't think I can kill you here ever. RC the first time? Oh, if you... Oh, RC the first time. Wait, what did I do? Fuck, now I have to go back to the start of this round and go all the way. Hadron does more? I'm pretty sure. Hadron is like 2,800 baseline. So fully scaled, it's like... What, it's 1/5 of that? Hold on, what did this combo look like? Yes, yes. Thank you for the fast forward feature, side game with him. Horrible here. Yeah, definitely. I probably could have killed you right there for sure if we had our cooldowns. I could have sworn RSRC doesn't scale? No. You think it's doing like a flat like 3K every time you do it? Definitely. No, it definitely scales, right? Because like Raging Strike is what? Raging Strike is like 1,600, Raging Chain is like 1,200 or something like that. Maybe 1,000. No, it's definitely effective. I mean, it will be broken. It will be like the optimal for every character will be to RC Raging Strike, Raging Chain 3 times in a row at the end of the combo. I think Raging Strike is 1,600 damage and Raging Chain is 1,000. I think. Or maybe Raging Strike is 1,800. In combination, they're 2,800, and I think H Hadron is 2,800 or 3,000. So I think it's just more damage. Stuck in the old patch? Might be, yeah. 1,500 and 1,000? Oh, no, H Hadron is definitely more than, yeah. No, the question is about, so it's not about the Ender, the question is about routing then. The question is about routing. We're out of there. If you reacted to parry with super, I was so cooked. Reacted to parry with super. RSRC is 2,500, H Hadron's 28, yeah. Reacted to parry with super. By the time I... Oh, wait, you can't... Oh, wait, you can't parry supers, can you? I just realized... Yeah, wait a second. Even if it hits the parry, you just... You... Oh, you're saying if I trigger it and then super? Somehow I didn't even fucking think about the fact that that's something you could do into Lowain. If you trigger Lowain parry, can you always super him? That makes... Oh my god, that makes that move a lot worse. It's still good, but that makes it a lot worse in my head, actually. Whoa! That makes sense. Because you can cancel into spot dodge and shit, which means you can cancel into super. Yeah, almost always? Oh, shit. That's huge, actually. I just never thought to do that. Oh my god. By the way, Meat fucking saved him right here. I just realized he pulled Meat right before this combo that almost killed him. Right? Yeah, so we go Far L 2-2H, Close M, HDP, Close H, Raging Strike, Close H, Hadron. Yeah, so you're saying I should have done Close H, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, Close H, Hadron, right? Does that do it? I think it does. It adds an extra, like, 2 hundo? Maybe. I see what you mean, Dra. I could have done Close H, Raging Strike, Raging Chain, Close H, Hadron. Because neither Raging Strike nor Raging Chain adds anything to combo limit, right? There's the sexy Canadian Grand Blue Streamer, man. How's it going? It's going well. Dragon Ball anime announcement. Got Dragon Ball Super anime continuation and remake of the entire original Super just got announced. So that's some of the best news I've ever received. On the other hand, they killed, just executed in public another guy in Minneapolis. The Gestapo got his ass. And also, Mark Carney is out here saying some liberal shit, and everyone is, like, sucking his dick. So I'm not too happy about either of those things. But, Dragon Ball. RSI, yes, sorry. RS adds 1. Raging Chain does not add to combo limit at all. That's right. Hello, Con. I don't know who that is. Am I lucky? He's the Canadian Prime Minister. He's more relevant to me than he is to you. He's saying some like Joe Biden shit, and everyone's like, "This is our savior," and I'm like, "No, he isn't." Anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Makes sense. My condolences. He's not as bad as whatever they got going on in the U.S. right now. But it's just, you know, what's that about? Those who don't study history are doomed to repeat it. It's not even history, bro. It's like, look at what happened in the U.S. 5 years ago, and then you just doing it again. That ending sequence was so funny. I mean, wasn't I just dead as soon as you pop Human Pyramid there? You could have killed him during Human Pyramid? Like, I guess? We could have, like, Close H knee or something?
It ain't that deep, bro. How about just like how heat can't be
I was one hit away from dying. Oh, because, wait, you don't go on chip. If you just take the damage, you just die, right? Close H to DP, that's true.
You ever heard of temperature? Sammy, it ain't that deep.
Wait, true.
Let me tell you, having you in the kitchen is totally incinerated.
Close H DP. Can't kill me if I spot dodge your Close H. Is that, wait, did you spot dodge right away? Is that what you did? Did you do that because you were worried about dying through, I actually didn't notice. That's what I did. I guess at that point, it's like a matter of I have to wait and catch it, but... Does Lowain get put on chip in Human Pyramid? Or does he just die? Like, if he has 600 health, and he eats something that does 600, does he just insta-die, or do you have to hit him one more time? He just explodes? Oh, shit. Wait, so Close H would have just killed you, right? Does he get damage reduction at all there? Close H should have just killed you by itself from there. Damn near. If it hit. I think Wilma's Close H does 1800. His ass did not have 1800 health. Hold up. I want to see something. So I think I definitely, I don't know if I could have killed, but I think it definitely is better to, yeah, it definitely is better to do the Raging Chain there. I want to see how much the damage difference is. I think Raging Chain's 1,000, and I think it was fully scaled, so it should just be 200, but But yeah, we did that. That wasn't counter hit also. We did this, that, this, that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. That, H drop, right? So that's 5,820 versus, so 5,820 versus, I should just be a 200 damage difference. I'm pretty sure. Bonk. 1, 2, 3. This is what I did before. 5620, yeah. So 200 damage. I don't think that's how much health he had there. I think that wouldn't have killed. I think, but maybe. Is there something else we can do that does even, assuming we don't have the knee cooldowns there? You don't have the knee cool. Yeah, I think doing, you have to, I don't think you can get away with doing one close M there. I don't think. Like into any, can you get close H here? I don't think so, right? If you just do the one. Doesn't look like it. We can't get anything that isn't, yeah, we can't get anything better than far L here either. Does RSRC do more than Hadron at end of combo? No. Does Raging Strike is 1500. Raging Chain is 500? I thought it was, what? Really? No, that's because you're grounded, right? It's 500? You guys see the damage? Hadron does more than both of them combined, so it shouldn't, but let's see. Bonk. So 5620 was the damage. Yeah, 5560. It does a little less. The scaling changes? Gotcha. But yeah, it does a little less. Hadron just has a higher base damage, so. If you hit RS early in combo. Ah, I see. Anyway, I don't think there's a way to do more than this without having meter, basically. Could you do some shit like... No. Raw Hadron will be interesting, but I don't think you can. Yeah, I just don't... I don't know if we... Yeah, no. There's nothing, like, because this is a, like, hitting that with no cooldowns is something that happens, right? The only thing I could ever see that could be an improvement here is, like, are you ever doing just one close M before the DP? But I don't think you can ever get away with that and not, like, completely butcher the combo. You would have definitely lived regardless. Yeah. Would have been about killing him through the human pyramid or just other things. Again, I don't think you're ever, like, doing this. Yeah, you have to just do that, which is awful. Yeah, okay. Good to know. All right, what? So the main notes from that, I think, is Lowain, don't run away to full screen. Lowain, you can super after parry. What the fuck? After triggering parry. What the fuck? And I mean, Iggy obviously is a big one, and also just we did get hit on a couple of those post throw tech situations a few times, right? Lowain post throw tech, just LDP, 2M beats 2U, 2L beats 2M. 2L beats Lowain, 2M sometimes, depending on spacing. There you go. You set Lowain CPU to Nightmare in training, he'll Iggy ASAP if you just want to practice, and you can make Iggy infinite. Ooh, that's interesting. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, I think those are the main things there. I think a lot of the times I just kind of lost the round because I gave him too much space. Can Lowain parry dodge Able SSBA? Not the big shockwave at the very least. He is airborne, isn't he? Is he airborne when he's parrying? Does he dodge command grabs and stuff? Even just DPing the parry will be poggers? Yeah. Alrighty then, chat room, indeed. He is? Yeah, so but he would still get hit by the shockwave afterwards. Able SSBA has the big explosion, right? Okay, that's good. Let's go on to Curry Cup then. And see what we can figure out. I forget. Who did we lose to in Curry Cup? I do not remember. Bump, bump, bop, beep, bop, boop, bop, beep, boop. This is still, all of this is still room matches. This was Suki Junior Jam. This was also that. This is all ranked. This is a set we played with Kill. 3 first to 5s. Oh, yes, here it is. Okay, it was Seika and this Galleon. Oh, is this like the fucking worst set we've ever played? Is this the one? This is the one? I remember we got rocked by Seiko. And then, was this the Galleon where I just did fucking everything wrong? Maybe. Or is that last week? Or 2 weeks ago? But yeah, it should be these two games right here. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. I think that in Curry Cup, this was the fucking... Like, GBH is like the best set we've played in a little bit. That was last week? Oh, gotcha. This may be the fucking... Versus M-Power? Oh, you're right, it was M-Power. Oh, wait, no, I won this. Wait a second. Where did I lose? Oh, it was this, right? It was... We played another Robin. Yeah, sorry. This was not the worst Galleon set we ever played. Right. We lost to another Robin, and then we won these two, and then we lost to Seika. Yes. So this is the one that we're going to want to review here. We'll review all three games of this, even one we won. See if we can find anything. I believe my main memory of this is getting mogged by Meg22H, which happens to me a lot. But let's see if there's anything else that I did horrible. Seeing the Versuja notes, yep, my ass will fish for Laird. Neutral, especially if I have 5U, because of actions without consequences. Yep. Okay, with round start me there. This is all fine. Air 22H or grounded 22H? Grounded. Air 22H is kind of a meme, no? You just, like, take one step forward and she's minus 45. Out. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I don't really see too many problems there. Not just because we won the round, but just generally, I don't think anything was too horrendously done. I hear the 2-2Hs begin. Yeah. Very important thing there. We have to 2M. I should write this down for myself because I do find myself forgetting this every now and then. Against Meg, post 2-2H dive kick. Do not 2L. It gets spacing trapped, right? She's minus there. She's minus 3. So you might want to just like, you 2L this to be safe, use a quick button. Wellness 2L does not hit her there. 2L, if she is minus enough, the 2M will beat everything, right? Like we just did right there. You can 2M? Yeah, that's what we did right there. But I do have to remind myself to, because I think I do 2L it at some point in this set. 2M will beat everything Meg does. Yeah, throw tech, sure. Right at you. Okay, interesting. Too much hesitation there. Should not have gotten no escapes, probably. If Meg does what was that that was JH into 2-2U, right? Is there a gap that I can fucking murder her there? This is where I wish I could go back slightly and not to the beginning of the round. But that was JH that she did, right? Into 2-2U. At the very least, I feel like it's not a true block string. I should be able to... Maybe DP would whiff, though. Wellness DP is kind of freaky like that sometimes. Yeah, there's no reason I should have been this hesitant. Oh, it was JM into 2-2. That's gotta be murderable, right? We should lab that out. Excuse me. Pause. 5U in an unsafe position. That's, you know, not our best work. Meg, lab, air button, cancels into 2-2U. 2-2U is the UDP. Not airborne, it isn't. Airborne, it's basically a BC / throw bait. Bit of a Hail Mary. You could argue a bit of a Hail Mary for sure. Good. Throwing post that is much better. If only I did that tomorrow with Dreamland. Okay. She has plus there. Probably shouldn't have closed held there still. That was just real, you know. We'll pretend that was godlike spacing and not luck. Just not converting the kill on a JH there. That is not a particularly hard thing to hit confirm, you know. This kind of stuff breaks your heart. Yeah, right there. I 2L it. No good. 2L gets spacing trapped. Ow. Do I lose this round? I actually forget. I think I do, right? Crazy.
Going somewhere?
Missed kill, hit confirm into the wrong, like losing on her minus frame. But we lived this, but this is a bad situation afterwards. Oh yeah, auto combo low. Yeah. I remember I was trying to DP here, but it's gapless, right? You just got a fuzzy mash when you see the, or fuzzy block when you see that, the first two there. That's a crazy round. That's a crazy round to lose there. Had to make a lot of bad decisions back to back, and we did manage it though. We did manage to make all of those bad decisions. Well, not bad decisions. One of them was bad decision, the 2L. The other one was just missing a very easy hit confirm, I fear. Yeah, we win this. What happens here? Sure. Far L, that could work too. I worry about, does Meg have anything to low profiles? Or like 2M and shit doesn't do that, right? Howdy, what's going on in here? I'm watching my losses from last week's Curry Cup in Dreamland to try and learn some better strategy. I don't know about all that. It's more damage, but I think I should have kept her in the corner, probably. It's always fun when you can raw you Hadron like that, but that's good. DPing that is definitely what we should be doing. We are very dead. Oh. No, still very. I remember I had this exact reaction in the middle of the set, too. I was like, I'm dead. And then I was like, wait a second. And I was like, wait, no, I'm still dead. Yeah, Meg, that is a lot of high damage. It's a good, very high base damage on that. So a good combo under as well. Even fully scaled. I think that's like 2,500 or something. Sure. I feel like that's a probably still better to just go M-knee because it leaves you a lot closer to them. But I feel like it was a good, you know, good conversion. I want to thank you since I started watching my replays. I think it's very important if you want to be serious about getting better. Okay. Sure. Fine conversion. Bit of a weird hit, so I think there's nothing wrong with this using a Raging Strike to stabilize. Active respecting of reaction super right here. That's my fucking goat. Definitely should not have backdashed that super. Or that super jump. There, I backdashed early enough was actually fine, because that's getting me in position to anti-air. But I do it so late very often. It's very bad, right? Nice. Good read. I want a replay review that I literally don't know what to criticize since I don't know the game well. Again, the easiest way to do it, I think, is every time you get hit, or every time it was your turn and it isn't anymore, like it was neutral and now you're blocking, or, you know, you had offense and now they have offense or something like that. Pause and just go, wait, why do I think that happened? Right? Even if you don't know the answer, right? I can look at it and go, ah, that was wrong. I shouldn't have done that. But just pause and go, why did that happen? Right? And then try and figure out if you can see a pattern where it's like, why did that happen? Oh, I mashed there. Right? And then it happens 3 or 4 more times in the set. And every time it's like, oh, I mashed there. Oh, I mashed there. Oh, I mashed there. Okay, I think I have a mashing problem, right? That would be the sort of level 1 replay review advice that I have for you. Every time you lose your turn or you get hit, pause the replay and go, what happened there? What is my best guess as to why that happened? And then just move on and see if you can spot any patterns in things that are consistently causing you to get hit or lose your turn. At the end of the day, the important thing to remember, you don't have to be that good to review your replays. You're good at this helping stuff, Brick. I think I would love to be a teacher if money was no object. Is Wellness Claw punishable? Also, can it be followed up by skill? Which move are you referring to when you were talking about Wellness Claw? The big punch? Or, oh, the low swipe? You have a finite amount of buttons you can press to figure out your options? Yes. Overhead. Oh, that makes much. That's the claw, yeah. It is, okay, so if Wellness does not space it out, then yes. If he's if he's in throw range after you block it, then throw punishable in the corner. Not true, lacking a little bit of nuance. If whether he's in the corner or in mid screen, if he doesn't space it and he is within throw range afterwards, it is -4, so you can throw punish it. He can pretty easily space it to be outside of throw range, no matter where on the screen he is. So you have to be careful. You have to look out for that, basically. If he's close enough, you can throw him. Otherwise, he's minus. It's still your turn, but it's not punishable. Can it be canceled into things? It is +7 on regular hit, so he always gets his far L, and it forces crouch, so he always gets a pretty good combo off it. He can go far L into knee, or far L into his like heavy toe swipe, right? And on counter hit, I think it's like +19, and he can get whatever the fuck he wants. But yeah, he can combo off it, so it is very scary, right? You have to respect it, so you have to look out for it. Generally, one of the best answers, if your character has a meterless DP, one of the best answers to Willness doing the claw or the low is just when you see him start moving like that, just DP his ass, right? Yeah, exactly like vSolid is saying. If you have a meterless DP. If you don't, you can try to interrupt it, but things get a little harder for you. Also, for 2 Gunnar, what we were talking about earlier, something very important to remember, Mr. Gunnar, Sir Gunnar, is that you don't have to be that good to review your replays. You just have to be basically as good as the guy whose replay you're reviewing. Arguably, you could be worse. And if you're reviewing your own replays, you are at least as good as yourself, right? Because you, when you're replay reviewing, have the privilege of infinite time to think about the scenario. You can just pause and think for 5 minutes, right? You can just think for 5 minutes about what went wrong here, which is a privilege that you absolutely don't get during a real match and is a broken thing in fighting games. Yeah? So you are always good enough to review your own replays, at the very least. Because all you have to do is, with your own skill level and Batman prep time, can you poke holes in your decision-making? And the answer is basically always going to be yes. I just lost to it 12 times in a row. Well, now you know. Willness is definitely one of those characters. Oh, it's an ad break, so they can't hear me right now. But Willness is one of those characters where, like, he has a few knowledge checks, like a lot of knowledge checks. And Willness, because of how much damage he does, is one of those characters where, like, if he hits you with anything, you're gonna die. And if you let him, like, do some fake shit to hit you, oh my god, right? You get punished so hard for not, like, you get punished for not understanding every character's matchup checks, right? But Willness just fucks you up so much for not knowing those knowledge checks. Let's design a character that can pause time for 5 to 10 seconds so the player can think. Their opponent isn't allowed to think during this pause. Oh. The opponent isn't allowed to think during this pause? I'm like, I can already think of this. This is called Chain Shift. This is called Nagarayuki Blood State Ending. This is called Asuka Deck Sword Super. Most of these are Guilty Gear, huh? hey, to be fair, this is also called, like, cinematics for supers, but generally the difference is you can't see the game state while those are happening, right? Sora's install? Yeah. You can kind of see what the opponent is doing. It's called Yomi Hustle, but I have something distracting on the other monitor. Yeah. Yomi Hustle, but I'm jerking off to the Recluse from Elder Scrolls Night Rain while I make my robot turn. Axel Zawaru, though. That's true. That's not really, that's not really a freeze of the game. Like, the game state is still progressing, though, right? Abba stance change cinematic, also true. Guilty Gear has a lot of these, huh? Okay, got neutral jumped there. That's no good, obviously. I don't know about... Never mind, he's the GOAT. I don't know about, necessarily the Brave counter there, just because Willness doesn't get good Oki off it most of the time, but he's the GOAT, so it worked. Also, I don't think I knew this until this set, but Willness does just get counter hit, like 2M off counter hit far L. I believe Willness's far L is a higher attack level, not clash level, a higher attack level than most other far Ls. Because, like, isn't he, like, fucking plus 10 on, like, he's like some silly amount plus on his counter hit far L, I think. I think the I should check that out real quick. But I think he is I think he is pretty plus on that. Screen freeze is inherently cringe. VSAP did it right by removing it from supers in between rounds. Attack level? Attack level 2, yeah. So, if you don't know what attack level is, basically, it is kind of the fundamental engine behind frame data. You have, like, you have the attack level for a move. 0, 1, 2, 3. This is not clash level, right? What it does, basically, is attack level determines the hit stun, the block stun, and I'll call it, I guess, like the counter hit effect, right? Hit stun, block stun, counter hit effect. This is determined by the move's attack level, right? So I don't know the exact numbers on this, but like an attack level 0 move might have like 6 frames of hit stun. Oh god, that's the worst 6 you've ever seen. An attack level 1 move might have like 8. An attack level 2 move, 10. An attack level 3 move, 12. Combining this number with the startup, active, and recovery frames of the move, you can figure out how plus the move is on hits, right? Same thing. This might have like 4 frames of block stun, 6, 8, 10. I don't think it goes up by 2s, but like, just it goes up as the attack level goes higher. And then the counter hit effect, like you might get moves that are higher attack level gain more from counter hits, right? Like this might be, you know, +2 more plus on hit, on counter hits, whereas this might be plus like 6 more. This might be like +8 more. And generally the way it works is that at, I think attack level 3 and higher, I think at attack level 3 and higher, this is where you get the red screen, right? When I think it's based on when an attack level 3 or higher move counter hits, that's where you get like the big fucking red counter hit flash that you get with heavies, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't show it to you because I'm in a replay. But you know what I'm talking about, right? You ever like counter hit someone with a close H and it goes like that is what happens when a move of a high enough attack level counter hits. I believe it's 3. But yeah, so point being, most far L's are attack level 0. Willness is attack level 2. This doesn't matter for his plus frames and stuff like that because it has more recovery, right? They give it more recovery and more startup to kind of like more total frames to come out in the wash. But it does mean that on counter hits, he will basically have a little bit more going on for him than other characters. I'm sorry if that didn't make sense. But yeah, the attack level of the move, you could think of it colloquially as how heavy the move is. Right? It generally corresponds almost perfectly to light, medium, heavy, you know, 6/6H, etc. It is not clash level. Clash level is only determines how it interacts with other hitboxes. Like someone just mentioned, for example, this is a very common ArcSys thing that you'll find this across every ArcSys game, where attack level and clash level is separate. This is the same thing in Guilty Gear, stuff like that, right? Actually, I don't know if Strive has clashes like that, but I'm thinking like Danger Time from Exert and shit. I can't remember if Strive has clashes. I think it does. Yeah, it does. But the Willness, his far L is attack level 2, but it's clash level 1. So it will clash with other far Ls, but it has more advantage on counter hits than regular far Ls. Far L counter hits to 7 frame 2M usually works. I don't remember if the extra recovery on Willness Far L makes up for his extra plus frames from the counter hit. But his 2M is 8 frames, so. Strive has clashes? Yeah. I do teach people, I do teaching people in Melty 2. I pull out Snipping Tool and start drawing on the screen. Yes. Spaghetti moment right there. I feel like I am pretty decent in scrambles. If, you know, I can be pretty decent in scrambles. So certainly, the gods of Scramble will out-scramble me, you know? I'm not trying to get into a scramble with, like, Char or something. But I feel like against a lot of players, I feel relatively confident in the scramble. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, these 6XLs, remember, were beating my ass. Just kind of getting, like, my fuzzy match caught by 6XL. Willness is good in scrambles. That's also true. So is Ladiva, I guess. Both of the characters that I play. Ow. Yeah, maybe not the best idea to be minus and mash there. Wants a scary character to get down and dirty and scrambles with? Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely believe that. Joshua feels like his goal is to get a scramble going and then mog your ass. I think that is exactly it, yeah. Because he's very good in the scramble, right? Yeah, these sick... What is happening with, like... Because this happened a lot. Robin did this to me a lot. Now, this set should be over, right? We should have won game 1, game 2 was over, but I did the fucking worst play you've ever seen in round 2, game 1, and now we're still here, but... What's on your mind when pressing grab button? Like, when to press, and do you predict enemy grab? You predict that they're going for a throw tech, but yeah, you can't, like, you basically do have to, it is RPS, right? When someone's walking at me and I, like, delayed press grab, I'm predicting that they're gonna try and throw me, yeah. It can also beat delayed buttons as well. Like, if they delay their button too much, like, if they walk up and, like, delay a close H or something, there are times where a back throw will just no-escape them and kill them. I wanted to see what happened right before that 6XL, and I got distracted again. Strive's attack levels and clash levels are 1-to-1 as this game, I believe? What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah. I think I am just straight up getting my fucking fuzzy match caught by 6XL. Grab beats 6XL depending on the spacing. I mean, if a grab and any button at all that isn't invincible hit on the same frame, the grab always wins, right? It's based on range. Grabs have priority over all strikes in this game. Command grabs have priority over everything, basically, that isn't invincible or a super. I guess supers are invincible, actually. If you could throw, if the super's throw involved time is out, I think a grab will beat it if they both hit each other at the same time. Rick's gonna be unrelated. What do you think of Axel's trailer? You mean Alex, yeah? Man's gonna be my first grappler I want to really put time into. He looks cool as hell. He looks cool as hell. For a second, I thought they were doing like a... Oh, also I just got mogged by 22H again there, I fear. For a second, I thought they were gonna do like... It looked like there was a king chain grab thing going on, and I got really... I was like, what? Chain grabs in Street Fighter 6? But no. He still looks cool as hell, though. His animations look dope. He's a grappler. I mean, I'm obviously pro Alex. He's a stance character.
We did it.
Yeah, okay, so what? I mean... What went horribly wrong there? I mean, I feel like a lot of those 6XLs were just me getting kind of caught on my delay tech timing. Like, I have the same delay tech timing, and they just, like... I got mogged as a result. So I think that this is something that I have noticed, certainly, is something to think about, is, like, just generally... stop, change up, fuzzy, mash, throw, timing, or stop doing it entirely sometimes to reduce predictability on defense. This is something that I do notice that I have issues with. Yeah. As far as Meg, I feel like what the main problems is like we did get spacing trapped by this a couple of times. And then I also think in general Meg what's it like DP22H, don't ever try anything else, because I did some of those. I got counter hit by it a couple of times. It was me trying to like 6P it. It was me trying to close sell it. These things can work, but just fucking DP that shit. We did it one time and we won that game, right? Very important. I do want to lab this. Air button cancels into 2-2U. How does this work? Is this ever like a frame trap? I feel like we should just be able to reaction kill her for this most of the time. But let's see. It's a command grab. You can't tech it. If you can tech it with another command grab. Real and true. Meh. Yes, you can tech command grabs with command grabs, but I don't think you're ever going to do that. I mean, you could. I mean, Ladiva unironically can fuzzy command grab herself on defense, and it can work, right? But all right. So I want her. Oh, what was that? Oh, it was JL? No, there's no way. They had to be dead there, right? That had to be like JL into this. No, I don't buy it. Yeah, no, there's just... That's just, like, so not real. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. What about, like, a heavier button? Like, what if she did... What if she did, like, JM and she did it, like, lower down? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's very odd. If she does it lower down, you run into some issues like that. What if I did this? Oh. He is minus here still. Oh, no, she's not. What the hell? How odd. I guess you just do that. Yeah. Okay. Sure. What about JH? No, yeah, it's always fake, huh? Gotcha. This shit is literally never real. How much time do I have to do this? A lot of time. Oh wow. You got a lot. Oh, okay, this shit is literally if you don't get BC baited by this, because what you can do with this is like you do that and then it whiffs apparently. If you're in the corner, this shouldn't whiff, right? Yeah. Then she gets a combo. But like if you don't get BC baited by this, she's just dead. Oh, it's literally Narmaya U flip. Yeah, it is just Narm U flip. You can even wait for her to land and die. Okay, gotcha. Wait. Oh, it's heavy attack level. Amusing. Yeah, amusing. What the fuck? It didn't side swap? Can you evade it? You're minus. No need though, right? You just see it, you kill the Meg. Is that a guard button close H situation? Might be. Or a guard button close M, rather. Oh, no, it's just a weird-ass conversion. Gotcha. Can you, yeah, you can. That's funny. That's, yeah, anyway, yes, okay, good to know. This shit is literally always fake. And 2H can be, Wellness 2H can be a little weird. So it's probably good to always, even on the JL here, like high up, close H is just going to be better, right? Yeah. Okay. So you always just close H shit. Team turning? Someone hasn't heard about Kirbio's team draft challenge amazingness. Okay, good to know. So that I mean, I don't think there's a Meg in our rounds. Gifts. What? I mean, I'll show you in a second here. Maybe LDP starter when cornered. I mean, you can still just close H into whatever the fuck you want, basically. No one told me about this. Someone is in the Dreamland or Curry Cup server. It's not my fault you don't got your ear to the ground. Burbio? Look at this. I'm round 5. I gotta fight Monsoon, Belfoy, Rose, Ninebreaker, and Kaze. So we're reviewing our replays from our losses from Curry Cup and Dreamland, and then I'm gonna go do some Batman prep time and watch some of them, but... Okay, anyway, good to know. Is there anything else I wanted to lab? No. Yeah, just DP this and do not 2L. Oh, I wanted to see how plus Wellness Pharrell was. No one told me about the drafts. Be in the server. No one told me either. I just saw the announcement. I want to see what the plus frames on Wellness counter hit Pharrell is. There's drafts. They announced it in Butcher Shop. I didn't even see that. I'm in Butcher. I didn't see that shit though. Oh no, counter hit. So it's plus 5 normally. Which that is more than normally. I guess that is the attack. I think so, right? No, plus 5 is normal. He has the extra recovery. That's why. On counter hit, plus 9. Oh. Oh shit! You don't say. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is there anything interesting I can do here because I get Far M? Not really, right?
You ready to rock?
You can do that. You can't get... If they're crouching, you can get medium knee off of this, I believe, right? You don't get medium knee off of this normally. Yeah, but I think if they're crouching, you get medium knee off your medium buttons. Yes. Okay. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything that special that you get off of this, besides like that you wouldn't get off 2M. It's, you can combo from any range, which is like even not if they're crouching. You can combo from any range, I think. Ooh, not quite. Okay, never mind. But Far M is my point is that Far M is bigger than 2M, right? Like Far M has a little bit more range. It's not that much more actually. Like that shit is. Yes, it is bigger. It's definitely bigger. It's not that, dude. This 2, I gotta use this 2M button more often. I really do not give this thing credit. If you can't see it, because it's going kind of fast. I do not give this move credit. Like, look at that final, like that first extension, the max range. This move is really big, man. I gotta use this shit more often. Very nice 8-frame low check with like almost like no recovery on it in 14 frames. But yeah, okay, so you get this into this, which basically I think you get 2M is lower attack level than Far M. Yeah, so here's attack level at play, right? 2M is lower attack level than Far M, even though it has less recovery than Far M, right? I get boop, I get medium knee here, but I don't get it here because of the attack level difference. So this seems like the only thing where this matters is if you get counter hit Far L on a crouching opponent, you can go Far M into medium knee. Otherwise, there's not really very much difference between just doing this, right? I guess probably you just go like that and get your Oki. Maybe? If they're crouching, you get, I guess you probably do get 2-2L even standing here, right? Which leaves you a little closer to them, I suppose. Probably just light knee, right? You probably just get, if you just want Oki, you probably just do light knee and you can do some shenaniganry from there. But yeah, if they're crouching, you can get medium. Understood. Anyway. +9, is there anything else you can do that's interesting with +9? I don't think so, right? That's 12 frames. That's also +9, how interesting. It's +7. That is weird. There's a lot of recovery on it, I suppose. Yeah, it's about cancels. Yeah, you can't do anything too interesting. I thought Far M and 2M were the same attack level. Interesting. I don't think that's generally, I think that's never the case, right? I think. Ugh. Yeah, like Lowain's 2M has 3 fewer total frames than his Far M, but his Far M is only 1 less plus on counter hit, right? So it's getting more bonus from the counter hit than the 2M is, because it's making up 2 of that frame difference. I think in general, far M's and 2M's, the far M is always one higher attack. It might be the case. This might be the case all the time. But, yeah. Hello, Char real smooth. What do you think about the team Plasma drafted for you? Did your boy do you justice? Alright, let's look at another round that we, What do you think about Plaz real smooth and his drafts? I think so. I think the teams are all pretty strong by and large. Okay, where do we lose before this? It was, or we lost to Robin, and then we lost to, oh yeah, Seika, right. I think in general, the thing that I remember from this is that we need to do 2-2 more to get out of Grand Blue Zone instead of Hadron, because Hadron gets blown up by Rhapsody, and 2-2 can, but it at least forces the EX, right? Twisted my foot during the storm, so I was asleep. Real and true. Hope your foot's feeling better. In general, 2-2 is also the much better neutral poke here. But... yeah, I think we got... yeah, that's just... he's -2 right there. We should 2M probably, right? So we don't get spacing trapped. Maybe there are situations where her 5U can spacing trap us, but... oh, yeah. Should just 6P that, probably. Should beat it clean every time. Maybe not the best idea to be jumping there. Is that minus or is she immediate enough to be plus? I'm not sure. What is happening here? Okay, I'm just mashing. There's not going to be a lot to review here if we're just mashing on our minus frames. I don't know about all this. Maybe I was just fucking tired by the end of this, but so far it's just like, hey, could you stop mashing on Wake Up and on your minus frames? Team Plasma Drafts thought they were disbanded after the QRAM incident. Out, Team Yell. Yeah, Knee, like right there, for example, if we had done 2-2H instead of Knee or Hadron, we probably, like, we were out of the corner. We're fine, right? At least force him to spend that resource on EX Rhapsody. If he really wants to fuck with us. Nah, I didn't have, I thought I had you there. It was 2 meters short. Should have done like Knee, certainly. I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to be. You definitely 6P that, not 5U. I'm just gonna give myself that was a misinput, and we'll go from there. Sure. Oh, I did the wrong. I didn't do the camera Oki, right? That is. When you block that knee rise, you can always anti-air her, right? Like, she can't ever... like, if you block that knee rise, she can't just, like... she's stuck for long enough that she can't ever do an aerial and be safe. Ow. Those rainbow rockets. Ow, ow. There's a lot of snow outside. It's messed up. Curious if my work calls off tomorrow. I assume they will. I work remotely. Snow in Ottawa has the texture of sand. It's really weird. It's like the snow froze. That's pretty crazy. I mean, you can, yeah, it is true. The colder it gets, the, like, crunchier snow gets, right? The less, like, soft-packed it is. Okay, so far, it's double check if you can anti-air the Rising Knee, and then don't just fucking mash all the time. I wish I worked remotely. That will ball hard. Almost all of my jobs have been remote, actually. It's the one benefit of being a software engineer. A lot of other shit is kind of cringe, but getting to work a nice cushy remote job is always nice. Wait, why did I get hit here? Reconstruction is 50-50 on if we call off or if my boss's tires get slashed. I was gonna say, there's no way you're gonna fucking work construction in this weather. Whiff punished, and then, okay. And then I'm just smashing on Wake Up. Okay, I'm not sure if I have too much constructive to say about this one. I want to lab the Near Eyes, but I am just mashing, man. Software engineer and professional allegation collector. Yep, got haha funny by that. Should always be fuzzy high-lowing when Zeta's landing on you there. I was not doing that. That's -8. Definitely should have just 2M'd there. She would have been punishable. That's a good punish. Post throw tech, how risky is it for you to 2U or M? 2U is risky. 2M is 8 frames. It depends on the character. I've worked construction in some pretty dog shit weather, but it was not cold. Now it's cold. I mean, yeah. It's a little different. I feel like it's a little, like, working construction if it's, like, 40 degrees Celsius outside, that's, like, pretty fucked up. But you can do something about that. But if it's, like, I feel like working construction if it's, like, -40 or whatever. It's gotta be... Ow. Don't care much for snow beyond when it gets some floor frozen, which is a pain, but my dog loves snow, so maybe it's okay. Real and true. I gotta mash on wake up again here. Basically. Cold is better than really hot, honestly. I think I agree. Is minus 40 normal weather for y'all? No, but it's happening right now. I would say that in general, at least here, like Northern Ontario, probably at this point, yes. I would say in Toronto generally, it's we'll get like a few days that are minus 30 every year. That's not surprising. Minus 40 is some historic shit. Cold is better than hot by a lot. Cold makes me want to die. Heat will actually just kill me. That's fair. I feel like it's what I definitely agree. I definitely agree that in general, I like cold more than hot. I think if it gets too extreme, it flips. You understand what I mean? Like, in general, within, like, a band, it is... I like cold more than hot, because it's always like, well, you can just put on more layers. But I think you can get to a point where you are cold wearing 2 layers and, like, a furry winter jacket. You know what I mean? And that's when it starts to become, like, a genuine survival risk. Now, the equivalent to that is, like, 45 degrees Celsius or something, which is, like, 110 Fahrenheit. But I don't know. I feel like you can tank, like... You can tank that with some water. Generally, I agree with you, though. In, like, a wide band, I think it's better for it to be cold than hot. I think if it gets cold enough, it starts to become just... You cannot be exposed to the elements, or you are going to die almost inevitably. Whereas I feel like you can do something... You can always just drink a shit ton of water if you have it on hand when it's hot. You know what I mean? But cold in general is always more comfortable than heat, as long as it's within, like, a more normal range. The extremes of either, you're screwed no matter what. I don't think there's an equivalent to water for extreme cold. You know what I mean? Sometimes it gets so cold that you cannot wear enough layers to not be actively fucking freezing. I'm not sure. Cold also damages your skin, even if you aren't that bothered at first. Yeah. So my favorite season is fall, good temperatures, and not pouring all the time. It doesn't rain in fall for you guys. Anyway, I honestly, I feel like I have very little. I feel like I have very little to say about that set besides, like, I mean, I want to lab. Hold on, we're not labbing this anymore. Air button cancels into 2-2U are fake as fuck. If you don't BC, kill her with close H, no matter what jump button it is. Lab, if you can anti-air knee rise, and when knee rise on block, and when Zeta, fuzzy high low, block on every wake up. And then honestly, besides that, we were just mashing a ridiculous amount, so that's a big reason as to why we lost. I feel like I can't really, like, that's not really something I have to write down of, like, hey, be careful about that. Hello, Asto. How are you? Just, like, don't mash on every single plus frame, and don't mash on every single wake up. I would say that's pretty useful for a guy like me. Where is Zeta? Oh, Society. Right.
Zeta.
Hit Shadowverse player, Asto. Oh, I guess the other thing, too, I knew this going in, but good to write it down still. Zeta, 2-2 L H U out of Grand Blue Zone instead of Knee Adron to beat Rhapsody. Grand Blue Zone and in neutral. Alright, if she knee rises off of the different Rhapsodies. That's a punish. Okay. Yes. So what if she spaces it out a bit? As long as we still block it. Oh, can't space it out very much, can you? Okay, so that's a straight punish. I don't even have to record her doing anything, right? So as long as we block it, she's, like, definitely... We should just kill her. Understood. He should just be dead. Real and true. We can always do some shit like this, right? And then she's actually just going to the Shadow Realm. Good to know. What about, is it different from, like, different Rhapsodies? There's no way, right? Like, if she does, like, this, does that recover quicker or something? I would assume no. No. Okay. Yeah, so as long... He's in recovery for quite a while, right? Yeah. Like, Al's still a punish? Okay, gotcha. So that was all just me being a little silly poopy boy, right? You can anti... Instead of lab, you can anti-air knee rise on block. Literally all the time. With close H. Okay, real and true. It shouldn't be counter hit, by the way. That was I don't think it's counter hit. Actually, let me double check that real quick. I had counter hit turned on in training mode, but I don't think that shit should be real. Boop and Zeta apparently. I don't think that's her. I can tank the heat, but I will fold and turn the heat up at 30 Fahrenheit. What is 30 Fahrenheit is like -2 or something. My streamer collects productive notes very well. I'm glad you guys still remember how to talk to me. Frosty might be the CAG tourney. Ain't every tourney the CAG tourney? Turn counter hit off real quick. 30's below freezing? Yeah. Oh, it is always counter. Oh, that's good. It's still counter recovery. That's good to know. Well, yeah, -2 is below freezing. Okay, good to know. So that is always counter hit recovery. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, fine. Once Neo 3 drops, it's going to be the only thing I play for like 4 months. Maybe I need to play Neo 1. I keep saying that. I have to play Neo 1 and 2 and then 3. Or maybe 3 first, and then I go back and play Neo 1 and 2. But what if it adds a bunch of quality of life upgrades and then Neo 1 and 2 feel like ass? My Steam account is a 96% woke rating based. All right, so that's that. You can skip 1. Interesting. That's that. Now, we do a little bit of research. We gotta do a little bit of research on our Curry Cup. No, well, it's happening on the Curry Cup day, but on our Kirby-O Clash opponents. Let's see if we can collect some notes. Let me have a stop preemptive BCing for the love of God. We're actually getting better about this, but I'll still keep it there, certainly. Kirby-O Clash. Monsoon. Belfoy. Fuck, who else is it? Ninebreaker is in there. And 2 other people. Hold on, can I remember? Memory check? Memory check? That's me, that is you. Why didn't you draft me, Asto? You didn't like how I did in our first to 10 yesterday? You don't fuck with me like that? Oh, Rose is in here. And, wait, do I have... Does my memory hold? Who's the fucking last guy? I don't remember. I don't want to waste too much more time. It is, Kaze! Right, my bad. Kaze. Too many sleepers? Whatever you say, man. Alright, so let's make a little section on each of these fellas. And see what they might be up to. You can search people, right? Can you not? Can you not search by, like, player? I got, like, floor 60... DOTN with Onmyo, Austerity, and Tsukuyomi. Excuse me. Need to beat the depths before 3 drops. Just haven't gotten around to it. 2 improved on 1 so much, he's just not worth it. Okay, that's fine. I can play Neo 2 and 3 then. I mean, because I like Souls adjacent games, which I think Neo is. I know it's different. It's like an RPG. Like, it's more RPG-ish and things like that. Like more, but like, it seems Souls adjacent, and it seems like it has more number go up than Dark Souls. I like number go up quite a lot. Like things with like even gear checks and stuff like that, I don't really mind. Neo's a Souls like from the Ninja Gaiden days. Yeah, I like number go up quite a bit. Isn't it like 8 p.m. for you? Yes, that's correct. Are you talking about, you're saying Asto. It's 8 p.m. for Asto. Bro, Asto, we were supposed to run the first to 10, and she forgot about it, and I was like, how'd you forget? I literally asked you yesterday, and she was like, bro, I woke up 3 hours ago, and this was 6 p.m. Woke up at 3 p.m. Eastern? The fuck? Even when I didn't have a job, I wasn't doing that. I wasn't pulling those numbers. Sometimes. Some days I was waking up at 3 p.m., jerking off, having a snack, jerking off again, having a second meal, jerking off a third time, and going to bed. And were the days, my friend. We wish they'd never end. That was kind of dope, but you can't do that forever, I fear. Sounds like it's always a loaded term and has a lot of overlap with Metroidvania. No, I don't think so at all, right? To me, the defining aspect of Metroidvania is, maybe this is the Metroid part, or the Castlevania, I'm not sure. But to me, it is the defining part of Metroidvania is going up to a thing, not being able to do it, backtracking, basically. And then finding an ability later that lets you deal with the obstacle. I feel like that, I don't think there's ever been a Souls-like that has had that in it. You know what I mean? That's like those, that Venn diagram is two circles that don't touch. You know? Like, Souls-likes, Metroidvanias are like over here. I can't think of a single DS2 actually does have this. DS2, we don't talk about DS2. DS1 and DS2? Where in DS1? Are you talking about like a key? I don't think that counts. It's like a locked door with a key. I don't think that's what I'm talking about. At no point in Dark Souls do you like unlock like a double jump that lets you access an area you couldn't before. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a Venn diagram that doesn't touch. Yeah, the most defining thing for Souls-likes is the bonfire system, and then also a dodge roll shouldn't be a Souls-like, right? A dodge roll shouldn't be the defining thing, but I actually feel like a dodge roll and a stamina system tends to be pretty, like a dodge that takes stamina is at least a big part of it, but Lord Vessel? I see what you mean. That I don't know, in my head, that isn't what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, the Lord Vessel isn't really like gated story progression is not the same thing, right? I think the stamina system is the limiter. Yes, you can't just be able to dodge for 8. It has to have a stamina system and bonfires. Maybe Death's Gambit is the only one that clears. Yeah. Do you count 2D Souls-likes? I do. I just don't know very many of them. You may enjoy this break in Neo. You get the Bloodborne dash step and the Dark Souls Elden Ring dodge roll all the time. You can switch between them. Ooh. I'm down to... Neo has always interested me. Wait, can you not look for players? I thought you could. I just beat the funny social credit monkey game? Excuse me. Neo stamina system is a suggestion. The combo form is built around a pulse system that gives you back stamina, or ki, as it's called. Ki? Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball anime continuation? I'm pogging. You can follow players and peep their replays from there. All right, hold up. Scouting. How do I follow someone? All right, people who know how to do things, help. Black Myth Wukong? Isn't that game alt-right? I know, like, not intentionally. But it doesn't, like, didn't everyone who, like, wanted that game to win Game of the Year, didn't they all vote for Trump or something? My bad. But, like, isn't that how it goes? Not intentionally, I don't think, but isn't that just how it ended up? Go to the rank leaderboard? Yeah. No, it's intention. The devs super hate women. Oh, word? Hold up. Let's look at Belial players to find Monsoon. The gameplay was fun. Fravier. There you go. Monsoon. Hello, Monsoon. View this player's data. All the devs are evil. Oh, word? Okay. Follow. Now we I might already follow Belfoy Boy, honestly, but let's look at Sora's regardless. Sora's. Where is this Sora's loincloth? Where is this Belfoy Boy individual? Do you not play Sora's anymore? Oh, there he is. I was like, what the fuck? I stayed away from Wukong and Stellar Blade because of how weird people were about them. I don't remember with Stellar Blade, were people like the main character was like hypersexualized, but like if I remember, was the problem with Stellar Blade that like was it the same thing? Not really. It's just bad. That's fair. I thought I heard some people say that the game wasn't like the gameplay wasn't that bad, but I thought the problem is that it was one of those things where like all of like the worst people you know, like all of the Asmongoldlings gravitated to Stellar Blade, and they were like, finally, real women back in video game, like no more DEI ugly women in my video game. Like wasn't that? I remember that was more the players than the devs. Yeah. It was all like the Asmongoldlings were like, finally, women I can jerk off to back in gaming. They were no more DEI. It's a cutscene game in terms of combat. The solution is always parry. That's kind of shit. That's the main thing I remember about that game, but maybe. Okay, and then Ninebreaker. Let's look at Narm. Nar's at top road. Wait. Is Ninebreaker's name in the game not Ninebreaker, by the way? Is it like... I thought it was. Is his name Naruto Top Road? Oh, no, there he is. Who's Naruto Top Road again? You gotta wonder what games they play that don't have attractive women in them. It's kind of a self-report, I think. I don't know, man. The game was near Automata, but forgettable stuff. Really, never seen gameplay of Stutter Blade, only ass? Me too. Me too. How good is Vayne J214? Good in combat. Well, not even J214, but 214M and the J214 series, I guess, are much better in combination with his shield because it forces you to throw tech and like throw tech with the throw button. Because if you 2L, you die. And in combination with that, it becomes a pretty high reward throw bait. If your game doesn't have attractive women, you might be gay. Smile. If you, you know what? The worst part is, if only these guys were gay. I think they just hate all women. You know what I mean? If they were gay, at least they would be based or something. They are somehow, I mean, I guess not somehow. This is kind of, unfortunately, kind of comes with the territory, right? They're straight as fuck and they hate women so much. Unfortunately common, I fear. Okay, let's find Rose. Rose Lockhart. Who's this end administrator guy who's on fucking every leaderboard, by the way? Ulsa's breast milk. That's true. Is Rose's name not Rose? Hey, Brick, you feeling handsome today? I always feel handsome. What's Rose's name in-game? It's a Uma, right? Anyone know? Narrative classic men who hate women? Yeah. I don't know Uma names. Does anyone know Rose Lockhart's name in-game? I forget. They beat my ass. We can go back to my replays and we can find them, actually. Because they beat my ass a while ago. How's the "you are gay" sensitive language? I'm crying. Unfortunately, it is still used as an insult by a lot of people. I guess. Rose get their B out of Silver Master. They don't really play ranked. Oh, maybe. I just have to go further. Hold on. Let me just go further. Actually, can I go further? Does it not let... Does it let you go, like, super deep? Was it Jacinth? Oh, you're right. It was. Yes. That's right. That is correct. It is Jacinth. The Pokemon lady who is serving on the regular. Obey your master. Seika. Why does everyone have a Beatrix? Where is Jacinth? Mommy Menace. Let me know if I scroll by it. I don't think I have. Jacinth. She doesn't play ranked, man. Empower. Everyone has a Beatrix? Everyone has a fucking Beatrix. Maya. Brickbat. Because B is easy, but people don't enjoy playing her, I guess. I don't own her and have a Beatrix? Sheep? What the fuck? Ogre Cap. That's my goat. Wait, where's Jacinth, man? Avaris? That's also my goat. Daiwa Scarlet? Is she on fucking 0 Chris? She's literally 0 gems. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, where does 0 gems start? There's gonna be so many of these. There's so many. There's gotta be an easier way, right? Is she like Grandmaster Lancelot still? Jacinth. Hello? God, you're so fucking straight. Real and true. Fairy's armpits? Everybody's got to learn top 1 at least once. Rice Shower, Seox Gooner. Rinwell, I know them. I love parrying in almost every game. It's fair. Woman Enjoyer? Women Enjoyer. Girl Failure. I'm losing my mind. Why are there 1,000 of these? Hello? Rushdown Demon. Is there an easier way? Oh, wait. I saw J. No, it's Janderson. Oh my god, did I miss it? We're out of Beatry, man. Check Lance? Okay. I thought... These people tell me they haven't been playing Lance for a while. He's a Lance main? Everyone told me she dropped Lance for Beatrix for long ago. So I thought she maybe isn't on the leaderboards anymore. Dude, just check Lance? You told me she doesn't play Lance anymore. The season started recently. He's a Lance main, which he plays B2. Alright, bro. Where the fuck is Jacinth? Lance main. Where is she? Wait, did I miss her? JFK. Rip. I didn't tell you shit. You, all of chat is one person. Okay? She's not fucking here, man. We do a little stalking. None of us are anyone. Nothing is true. Everything is forbidden. I am all of me. Can you see all of me? Capture you and set you free. That kind of shit. Since Lancelot main. Yeah, right, brother. It is I, Rose Lockhart. I am all I'm me. There you go. Finally. And then Kaze. Kaze's a Grimnir, right? Pretty sure. Maybe I'm just profiling based on the name, but I feel like I remember this. Is it Kaze now? No. Kaze's an Armaya. I am profiling. I'm profiling. Well, I'm actually happy for that, I think. I don't think I want to fight a Grimnir. I can fight an Armaya. There they are. SoCal, rise up. All right. Yuri, rise up. Everything is forbidden. I have all 5 Forbidden 1 cards, thus making me the victor. Also true. Good evening, Mr. Streamer. Good evening. All right, now we do a little stalking. Let's take a look at Monsoon first. Display replay list. Yuri sweep, real and true. Yo, Neff, how do you feel about tomorrow? You're out here on PP Man, bro. This PP Man team, by the way. Can I just say, this is the fucking. This shit is torrent. Like, not bad, but like bad in that way, but bad in like the what the fuck, man. Fairy, Lowain, UL. Honestly, B-Lagon is like the most normal fucking thing here, right? Narmaya is fine too, I guess. But like, Fairy, Lowain, UL, Fairy, Beatrix? I actually don't know who Raven and Nora play, but like, what the fuck is this like top 6, man? Streamer doesn't follow us? I do a little stalking. I think it started hailing. Hold up. I'm scared for my life, low-key? No, you're probably. Who are you fighting? Oh, wait, no, you're in Dragon's group, right? He's kind of spooky with it. Yeah. No, wait, no, you're not. You're here with Uber. Oh, yeah, Mitzian is fucking nuts here, by the way. What are we doing here? Neff mains Meg? Oh. Mitzian in round 7 feels wrong. Like, in any, Nora plays Narm as well. In any given set, I'm pretty sure Mitzian would just beat me. You know what I mean? So, like, the fact that they are this, I feel like they have to just probably fucking sweep this round, no? I mean, Uber is good, obviously, but I think Uber has not taken this game seriously for, like, a year and a half. Nora in round 9 is crazy, too, though. I do not know who that is, unfortunately. No disrespect. I'm just stupid. It's a me problem. Is it hailing? It actually stopped snowing where I am. What does it mean when the names are gray? Nothing. It was like that in the list for visual clarity, and it just carried over that way when they dragged them into it. Sorry, hailing where I'm at too. It stopped snowing for me. Maybe Toronto just is gonna get nothing, but this has been so far. This is like a pretty normal just winter day. Maybe Toronto just gets lucky. All right, let's stalk. I'm not gonna do Matera. Wait, isn't this? It's not Mixer. Absolutely. Let's not do the set with Matera just because, bro, does he play anyone but fucking zoners? I want to see how he fights against a matchup where he's supposed to be a little bit more defensive. What the fuck? Why is he on EX Grant? Nora's relatively close in skill to Kaze. Oh, I see. This guy doesn't play Belial, man. The fuck? What's he doing? Semi-stable. Kane. I'm looking for like a nice Wilness Afton. That's amazing. Bot? What the fuck? I'm looking for a set that looks like relatively close, you know? Brooke, I live like 1,400 kilometers from you. Why did you check? I don't know, man. Wait, Naruto Top Road? Who's this? Is this Regalia? Or is this someone else? NTR's Beisu. Yeah, okay, this is a fine set. I think we can glean something from watching him fight Beisu. Okay, keep your notes. Keep your notepad open. What does he seem like he has any habits that might be exploitable? Sure. Japanese voices? I'm so unused to it. Close held delay tech looks like so far. Interesting. Yotto. I should look up what Wilmus does against Belial Fireball. I feel like a lot of the times I might just have to hold that shit, but I am curious about what 6XL looks like. Can I just smack it out of the air if it's an 8-frame gap? Maybe. Right? It's an 8-frame gap, right? I think 6XL might just kill the Fireball, but I'm not sure how that works. I do want to lab that. Okay. Oh, Belial's Japanese voice is quite interesting, actually. I mean, by and large, I like all of the Japanese voice acting besides Leviva, I think, is what I've heard. From what I've heard. Interesting. He waits and watches. One is kind of out-risk towards Belial is what I've seen of the matchup. I could believe that. Tries to fireball during a block string, Shrimply DP. They often do it from too far away, is what I've noticed, but so far he seems relatively patient on offense. His Japanese is better, IMO? I think that's a valid opinion. I think it sounds, I like it a lot from what I'm hearing. Who's his voice actor? It sounds familiar. Korewa. It's kind of, he's a little, this one almost feels a little goofier, whereas the other Belial is trying to jerk, like he's jerking off mid-set. This one feels less sexual, unless maybe it's it's just a tone difference or something. Ladiva's probably the only English voice I prefer over Japanese. Yeah, I mean, it's a huge margin for me, though. I feel like Ladiva's Japanese voice, I don't know, man. That shit is transphobic, I think. Like, I don't know. It might be. I go Patrick Sates. History. He just do a great job. Ladiva's Japanese voice feels transphobic to me. Like, I genuinely, maybe I'm fucking tripping, but I'm like, what the fuck are they doing, man? It's horrendous. In my opinion. Actually, really quick, I do want to lab something. If I lose, it's transphobic. That's right. That's right. Like, unironically, it feels like they gave her a dumb voice to make fun of her. Like, it sounds like a man doing a woman's voice, you know? Where's Belial? Why are you beating a trans girl on a trans character? True. Transphobic. I think you got auto-modded there, Nixie, because beating a trans girl is in there. He's got to stop saying anything queer. Oops. I'm not sure. It seems weird to me, but... Okay, wait. How do you do this shit again? Like that? What about if he's not in range? What? How's that hitting me? What the fuck? Oh, I'm canceling it too early. Okay, let me not do that. There you go. I can do that. Oh. Alright, so if I'm far away, I can just do that. I'm -8. But that's fine from this distance, right? And if we're... Do you have a 9 frame for the funny? Isn't it an 8 frame gap? You can't do anything. Yeah, 9 frames gets you murdered, I thought, right? It's an 8 frame gap, I thought. But yeah, this is 8 frames, which is quite interesting. Obviously, you can also, like, hold on. Let's do it from, like, a closer range just for, like, here-ish, maybe? 9 frame trades? Oh! And the Fireball has almost no hit stun, right? So it's like, if you trade, you're generally very plus. Because the Fireball's attack level is, like, -2. What are we doing? Labbing against Belial Fireball spin for Monsoon tomorrow. Yeah, oh, wow. Yeah, because the Fireball has almost no hit stun, right? Its attack level is like -17. Plus 25? What the fuck do I do with that? I mean, I guess raw Euhadron most of the time? Right? As weird as it is. Like, if we have the meter for it. You can M knee. What? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can M knee as well. You gotta be a little quicker on it, but you could do it. That looks fair. Yeah, yeah. You can walk your dog with plus 25. That's true. Yeah, we can M knee as well if we don't have the meter, right? But yeah, you have to be a little quicker on the recognition. I think the safer thing if you don't have it is just far H, and then you can M knee anyway. Like the safest confirm there is probably just far H into M knee or into Euhedron. Gotcha. Okay. And then we can also 6XL. I don't know why sometimes this recording is doing this, where it's doing the other one. Sometimes we can always just 6XL, right? Which will also give us a full conversion, just a little bit worse. Plus 25, I make a sandwich, tell my partner I love them, pet a dog, grow old, then kill Belial. That is very interesting, actually. Because far M is a big button, too, so we can do this from, like, some... Bower. We can do this for some relatively significant ranges, right? We do have to be careful to not be too far away like that, because then we just die. If we're too far away, again, if we're, like, not sure about the spacing, we can always just 6XL it, yeah? Because that'll either hit Belial, or even if it doesn't, it kills the fireball, and we're only -8. Where, like, his far H is 9 frames, and that'll be the only thing he has. Like, at ranges where our far M wouldn't reach, the only thing that he could use to kill us here will be far H, and it's not going to be fast enough. Because whenever you... what are you doing, man? You're supposed to do that. What's wrong with you? Right? If we do this, we're -8, which is totally fine. Think about the scaling brick. We got to optimize. I mean, listen. If I'm ever anywhere near him and he does this, we're sending... Oh, if we're too close, it doesn't trade? That's actually worse for us. Wait, why does it not trade sometimes? I mean, we can still get M knee there, but... Why does that not trade there? Because you're doing it too early? Doing what to the spinny? I have to let it do more of the hits first? Ah. Far M. The spin is delayed. How odd. I mean, regardless, far M is a good idea, and if we see it trade, we have a lot of time to hit confirm us getting hit by it, right? Why is it doing that sometimes? But yeah, 6XL will always be a pretty safe option as well, right? Because Belials do sometimes do this from pretty far away. We just do that, and we can maybe catch him off guard. Good to know. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to collecting notes on Monsoon. We don't want to spend too long on every individual person. It's also, I mean, also just labbing things for the characters they play if I'm unfamiliar is not a bad idea either. Nier's feet. This is Kaze. Where is Monsoon? Sure, let's just look at... Let's not look at these really, really long sets. Yeah, let's just look at them fighting Galleon here. Sure, why not? Let's look at the wins they have. Trade confirming? Yeah, I think so. I think you can do that. I mean, you have a lot of... With Euhedron, you have, what? I mean, something like 40 frames. Funniest thing is that for CAG, you do far H and GG's. Yeah. Moto. Lots of stagger pressure. Sure. That's cool. Didn't learn too much out of this, but sure. He does seem to like picking some kind of aggressive round start option. He does seem to like picking aggressive round start options, right? We've seen him far L, 6XL, 6XL, far L, or far H rather. Oh, good interrupt by the Galleon, yeah. Lucy and Bellin get nerfed. Cag would have her only losing matchups. Or Cagliostro. No, da. Okay. I do like the delivery on that quite a lot. Oh, drops. Run up UDP. Okay, that's my goat. So far, the only like meaningful thing that I feel like I have on him is he does seem to be relatively aggressive on his round starts. Yeah. Speaking of trade confirming, I remember thinking it was the usual make grappler bad while Iron Taker's anti-air losing air invuln when becoming active. Then learned it was to help kill God on trade counter hit. Interesting. We fuck around with killing God sometimes. Let's see what happens when he loses. What's he do on round start here? That was very round start 5U, huh? I guess. It counter hit into a full combo too. Oh, interesting. Out, out. Sure. I love counter hit 2M giving him far H, man. What the fuck do you mean? The Endori's matchup chart is actually really interesting. Is it 0 losing matchup? Pretty interesting, I would say. Oh, that's, yeah. It's a dead boy. Okay, I was gonna say that hits, right? God, I love the jiggle. Oh! I'm sorry. I will control myself. It's just hard when Galleon's on screen. You want to see it? Yes, on it, the worst it goes is even. That's pretty. I mean, that sounds accurate to me. Out. Out, out. I think Cagliostro's got, he's got a deep bag, I think, is what they would call it in sports. She will generally find, she has tools to deal with just about everything. Melanated Galleon, I'm so close, that's what I'm saying. Melanated Galleon in the Battle Pass outfit? What more could a man possibly want from the worlds? Ooh, you. Melanated Galleon is so damn peak. I'm fucking saying. Ow. Ah, okay. Oh, no, you don't. Wait, why is this English now? I just realized. Where's my Korewa? Galleon mentioned, I returned to chat. Galleon mentioned, I come loudly. EX Fireball close up like that? Monsoon is playing in English? Whoever wins gets the language? Oh, so Paradigm Shift is playing in English. Because they win this.
Off you go. Off you go. Oh, got you. Off you go.
Off you go. Uh-oh, is he dead? No, it doesn't quite hit him. Meteor too small. Dead. Okay. I see good patience there. I think in general, he seems relatively patient, right? Or they seem relatively patient. It seems like they're relatively patient on defense and offense. And... oh, Jesus. Huh? Say again? What are we talking about? They seem relatively... huh? They seem relatively patient on defense and offense, and but they do seem to usually pick some kind of aggressive round start option. Actually, I wish I was pretending, by the way. That shit actually, I fucking got distracted for a second. Patient on offense, or patient on offense, neutral, often picks aggressive round starts, far M, 6XL on Belial, Pinwheel, LMAO. Jesus Christ. You know what to do, Brick? Don't take out the Diva. I think I will be playing Wellness for this regardless. Stagger pressure often? True, true. Lots of stagger pressure. I'll be going all Wellness, even though I'm pretty sure that picking Ladiva into Belfoy would double my chances of winning. But we're trying to learn Wellness, so I will not... we are going to stick to Wellness. I don't know that there's anyone, like, no, I don't think anyone else. I think Wilmus probably does better than Ladiva into all of the other characters here. But this shit is, like, hilariously bad for Soares. But we're still gonna stick on Ladiva, or on Wilmus for it, I think. I don't think it's bad for Wilmus either, but... Reminds me of this one Maximilian Dude clip where he was trying to talk but kept getting stun-locked by Chun-Li's City of the Wolves model. That's, you know, fair. Real true. They decide the bracket yet? I don't think so. The fellas. Wait. Doing research as we speak. Risarak. Hold up. Minor spelling mistake. Disqualify him? Which team fighting with which team? No, I believe that the two people who got buys are Plasma and Vermilion. So they're the ones with the buys because they did marbles for it, but... Belfoy does play Uno, it's true. But I think he mostly... Like, if he's trying to win, I think he's going... It's very likely he does go Uno against Brick instead of Soares. I believe that. The Soares not like fighting Wilmus? I could definitely see it. Sandalphon. The Mandalphon? You're on Wilmus? Yeah, I mean, against Ladiva, I would absolutely understand him switching characters. Again, that Soares-Ladiva matchup is hilarious. Nah, he's going Soares. I almost don't trust your information, Dragon. I almost feel like you're trying to lead me astray. I am... Who do I want to watch him fight with Soares? I thought Wilmus. No, he really doesn't like fighting Ladiva. I mean, I believe it. Again, that is one of the worst matchups in the fucking game, I think. Is like Soares Ladiva is so good for Ladiva. It's kind of funny. I don't trust this dragon fellow. I can believe that much just because that matchup is so bad. That's like a unironic 7-3 or something. Doesn't play Soares anymore, man. Let's just go to the top. Let's watch let's not watch Vikala because that's not, you know, it's not a real game. Let's watch him fight an actual character. Like... UL, that could work. I don't want to see him in a zoner matchup. This could work. Let's watch him fight Ilsa, please. Who is this? We'll still watch this regardless. Good liars always sprinkled truth within their lies. I mean, he hasn't really told me anything else besides he's probably going to play Soares. If he plays Uno, then, you know, oh well. The player habits should remain roughly the same, though. I'm looking for... Punch! They say, Zigo, punch! Oh. I think Elsa pleases Prada. Oh, so cool. Makes sense. Dooming, quitting the game, etc. Zone of discrimination, I swear. JK, I get why. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Prada is anyone and everyone. We are Prada. Pharrell post throw tech, huh? Does Pharrell... No, Pharrell will beat 6XL, yeah. We have to 2M. Never seen her with the same name. Real and true. That was a good cancel of dash into block, honestly. Rising. Ooh. Unk checked, I fear. Tough. Dead. Dead before he even leaves the ground, almost. Using 5U too much? Maybe he's worried about enchanted lanes and neutral. Side. Chesto. Catalina's a character of all time. I mean, I guess we're lucky that there's so many good zoners in the game right now. Otherwise, This character will be running a little bit more wild. So interested to see them both standing there staring at each other with 5U. Man, am I noticing a ton here? I feel like not really. Nothing exploitable anyway. I recently learned that if Cat holds 5U and beat his 2-2Us, Cat explodes. Yeah, any multi-hits will kill you. I feel like I'm not necessarily noticing anything that's like, oh, he has this habit, or he likes to play in this way often. Rock-fisted swords. So true. Let's see. Let's watch a couple where he wins as well, where he gets to run his shit a little bit more. Big bro calling out little bro. All lows? Wait, is it lose to lows? I thought it just didn't have a. I thought this wasn't a multi-hit. He likes raw, not reaction 236U. That's kind of what I'm noticing a little bit, is that he does do 236U in neutral, but I think that might just be a Catalina thing. Like he might just be looking out for like an enchanted lance. Murata. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the thing with Cat 5, I think it beats lows. I think it just only has one hit of armor, basically. Any multi-hit, like M Hadron kills it as well. Gasto! Yeah, I think he might just be getting rolled here. Let us... Actually, let's see. Is there anything he's doing on defense that's getting him killed off? I don't think so. Not so far, anyway. I haven't noticed. Out. Okay. Uh-oh. Jesto. He does love his 5U, but I also don't think that's that bad, honestly. It makes sense. Just be ready to potentially spot dodge that shit. Out, out, out. You know what I do want to lab is, like, generally... Ooh, nice. Very, very wellness coded. I do want to lab generally what, like, neighborhood of plus frames you're in if you spot dodge Sora's 5U follow-up. Like, if I go, like, you know, fucking far L spot dodge or something. Am I, like, +4 or am I, like, +11? I can't remember. Nice anti-air. Nice anti-air. His anti-air conversions are ass. We're learning. Oh, Shiny Neutron. Oh, that almost looked like it was gonna whiff punish. I'm not gonna lie to you. Esto! Shit, like blew up my throat. Oh, oops. Well, he was dead there, but I accidentally. Hello? Hello? There you go. It's okay. I like the pause. I don't think I notice anything where I'm just like, haha, easy thing, or not, like even just like consistent thing that I can take advantage of. I do want to, because I don't want to spend that. We have to get through all the rest of them too. I do think just real quick, something to lab for this matchup is not even just for this matchup, just like anti-Soras in general, is how plus are you if you spot dodge the follow-up to his 5U? I'll only tell you after you lose to Belfoy. What if I beat him, though? Okay. So it varies, obviously, depending on how late or early. Okay, yeah. But the answer is quite. I see. If you beat him, then you don't need to know. Yeah, okay. So the answer is plus enough pretty much all of the time that you can do some freak shit. I see. If it's really late, then we can just far L for safety, but also it's... Oh, it is... Wait, it's counter hit? It's counter hit recovery. Oh, yeah. This must have been added in the Sandal Farm patch, right? You can super him? I mean, not always. Sometimes if the spot dodge is really late, you're like +7. But it looks like we can always, at the very least, far L his ass, right? Which we did learn. Counter hit far L goes into that, which is quite nice. I mean, cancel your far L? Oh, the same shit as Lowain, right. That's actually true. That's true. Yeah, it's the same thing with Lowain parry, right? That's actually very fair. That's true. Real and true, even. There, dude, even this 10% damage reduction is kind of slow stroking him. What the fuck? You think 5,100 from that? Makes a big difference, you know. That's supposed to be like 4,200 damage. Can you DP his 5U? I forgot. Yeah. That's so low reward, though. Imagine if I just did that instead, though. You know, like, why would I DP him when I could do this? You know? This character's immortal if you don't kill him before 30%. Real and true. Throw will beat 5U no matter what. Flex or not? Yeah, but you can't cancel into it, can you? Yeah, yeah. Just be in throw range, real and true. Forehead even. That's too high up, man. That happens to me way too often. Okay, good to know. Yeah. Moving on. Moving on. We have, let's look at Nine Breaker. Narmaya mirror? No, we're not doing the mirror. What the fuck? This guy just plays Narm mirrors? Does he play anything else? Fighting Seika, fighting Matera. Does he not just have like a match fighting like a Shoto that I could see or something? Yeah, sure, this is fine. Let's watch him fight another Robin. Ninebreaker flips a lot. I see your challenge, do 15,000 damage, and that's only one combo. Wilbus privilege. Wilbus privilege. How fast does your close edge have to be to do it out of mid-combo Raging Chain? 10. If it's 11 frames or slower, it don't work, Shatter. Ow. Ninebreaker is weak to RS checks. Is this real? I just can't trust you guys, man. I have to see it myself. Especially when it's a Narmaya player, supposedly giving me dirt on another Narm. No, that's true. I mean, okay. 4 separate people have said very real, basically. So, now, it's bait. He always dodges them. The calls one off, indeed. What the fuck? He just did air flip into M flip into H flip. Maybe you guys were cooking on the he always flips thing. The fuck was that? He did grounded H flip in the corner as a throw bait? He's the world's greatest? Man has gotten hit by 4 in 1 round. How do you even do that? Ninebreaker has the setups. No, I won't explain them. That's fair. That's fair. I don't expect you to give up your boy like that. 4 in 1 round feels like it shouldn't be like it feels like it should be dead before then. I feel like if you get hit, like the second Raging Strike that hits you in a round will almost always kill you. I hate this bum-ass character. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark. What the fuck? What did the boob hitbox do to you, man? What did little Spica do to you? He's got good confirms. Doesn't really tell me too much. What the fuck? He's ass? Is that what I'm supposed to learn from that? Holy conversion! Bricked up, how you doing? Big chillin'. Cerebrosive. He's fucking ass is what I'm learning. This round is a government plant. He's garbage. He's the worst. The combo works? I think so. I think if you ever get airborne opponents on Meg, you can always go auto combo 1-2 H Shark into you Lariat, right? It's just fast. Collecting defeat from the jaws of victory. My goodness. All you gotta do is DP when 9 does the funny setups. What if one of them is an anti-DP setup? He dropped the super, write that down. I am. Mentally. Another Robin, preemptive Brave counters. I'm not fighting them, but that's good to know. Me too, man. Me too. He said, I'm a lesbian girl. Me too.
I'll reach the top, I swear. Between
Naruto top
and
rows?
sparring.
Listen, I'm all for it, but she really is just in her fucking underwear in this outfit, huh? It's I got no complaints. It is just Narmeme can't get it done, bro. Perhaps not. Maybe all the Narm players just have to lock the fuck in. Thoughts? That's that like fake throw loop bullshit, right? If Narmaya throws and then whiffs close M twice, she's like minus, but she like waits out your throw invul. If she does two of them. It's the same thing like Sora's does where he goes throw, close M, throw. That's the 9 breaker. Shit's not real, yeah? Narmaya is gap? Whatever you say, man. Ow. 2L Tekker? Possible 2L Tekker spotted? Evil 9 breaker be like 9 fixer, true. Yes, that shit's fake? I mean, it makes sense. It's just like the Sora's thing. If you see Sora's throw you in close M, you just mash, but he could theoretically. What's the opposite of 9? 6? 6, 7? Ow. That just works, huh? It's pretty good. You dead? Oh, nice. Yosha! Stop mashing brick these to study? Listen. I think I am noticing a Kagura preference. I have been told that 9 is addicted to flip. Seems somewhat accurate. Ow, ow. The shark is the same in Japanese and English, right? You got the same voice actor, like Pikachu? What the? Double side swap. He seems pretty shenanigans forward, right? What is this game? It's two of the best to ever do it. He seems very shenanigans forward to me. Like he loves doing some like freak shit on every wake up, no? Like he'll like M flip you in your face, like, and it's like -20, and then he'll H flip as soon as he lands. He'll like do fake throw loop shit. He like side swaps your ass with transient. Why are you slandering my goat? I'm not saying it's. I'm saying, why is it slander? If you're an anti-shenanigans player, then I guess you could think of it as slander. But I feel like that says more about you than it says about me, man. I'm just saying he seems shenanigans forward. It's not a bad thing necessarily. Anime Street Fighter, actually, so true. I'm just saying that it seems like maybe I should just hit close L as soon as I wake up sometimes. If anime, why can't I air dash? Little bro is not playing Grimnir or Sandalphon. Or install Vera. If you see shenanigans, you should go see an eye doctor. Whatever you say, man. No, I agree. Wake up transient being like -3 into fucking raw flip within no block string. This is true. None of this is shenanigans. I would never go see an eye doctor because... Oh, no, he's not minus, huh? Okay, clearly I should lab that shit out. I forgot Sandy had an air dash. LMAO, yeah. Are the shenanigans in the room with us? I think so. So that double close M is not... it's not the Sora's thing, huh? Is it like a frame kill for a safe jab setup, then? Ow, ow, ow. Is that the 2 close M's after a throw? Yeah. So that... I thought it was like the Sora's thing where you were minus, but it... Yeah, that's real? Gotcha. Because Sora's is something like that is totally fake. But it's he only does 1. It's like +4 or something? Gotcha. Real true. So not a safe jab, but you can't mash on it. I should maybe double check that real quick. Nice, air to air. Okay, I'm gonna say, listen. Honestly, brother, I don't know. Raw,
Quite a close match.
raw 236U
Between relaxing on the
sometimes.
beach and sparring, I couldn't have asked
Maybe a
for
little passive on defense. 9-breaker, I'm gonna say shenanigans forward. Keep your guard button held down and be ready to jump, DP, anti-air, fake flips. 9 do be labbing, so be careful. No, I'm with you. But like, I mean, I've just seen him flip on someone who is like in no recovery, standing up straight is what I'm talking about, you know? I simply do not see a way that is like anything other than a reaction check, basically. So just keep your wits about you. But perhaps I'm wrong. That's how he subconsciously typed help instead of held. That's what you really need fighting Narm. That's that shit. Guard button held down. You can't read, man. Unless you were trying to bait me, in which case I guess you got my ass. Oh wait, I did want to see this throw close M thing. Like, what is the frame data on this? Wilmus. Nope, you fixed it? I'm the world's greatest. So good, I don't even realize I'm making them. Wait, that's not good, actually. I was gonna say so good, I don't even realize I'm making the mistakes while I'm making them, but I feel like that is not. I feel like that's maybe not a good thing. There she goes. Hey, none of that.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Oh, it's Kagura, right?
focus.
Yeah, probably +4. I just did it wrong. Yeah, +3.
My will guide
Exceptional.
Seems like it is +3.
Let the wind carry you. Yes.
No, +4. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, not safe jab territory. I think, right? You got 6 frames. That's like a normal amount of recovery, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, not one off of safe jab territory. I think it's either stance. Oh, actually, is there close M the same? Oh hell no. No, it's definitely not either stance. Genji close M is ass. You go like close L, close L. Yeah, you can go close L to get a very similar effect in Genji, I guess. Oh no, you can't. Never mind. Genji is ass. Oh wait, it's +8. Wait, what the fuck? What? What do you mean? Hold up. Mash that shit as fast as you can. +14. Okay, never mind. That's, yeah, no, it's a whole different thing. Yeah, you just can't do this shit. That's +9.
I'm invincible.
If you got, wait, if you like guard button close H, that's a safe jab, isn't it? But the Genji 5L has more recovery than normal. That's a safe jab on HDPs though. You can swap off a throw to be in correct stance anyway. Yeah.
I'm invincible.
Anyway, sure. It just seems like a hold your guard button down type situation to a guy like me. It's exact same frame data as the B22L thing. I was right. 9 frame DPs should beat it, but an HDP would get jabbed unless I'm stupid. +4. Oh. I didn't get Air Shakur from the SSR ticket. That itself is a W. I got the Wit Current Gen, which apparently is quite good for the upcoming Sprint CM. But I don't know. I gotta think more about this meticulous measures perfect prep guy. I feel like I'm not super convinced yet, but we will see. Alright, Rose. We have fought before. Still in love. Okay, let me get past. What the fuck is first to 100? First to 7,000? Am I losing my mind? We get like a more even set. They like, what is this, man? Rose just fucking sits there and plays first to 1. Like, she like lost 20 games in a row and then won 20 games in a row. What are we doing? Obama. Hello, Jesse. How are you? Rudo. Wait a second. Gachi Akuta? Real quick, can I just get like a normal Beatrix set? You know what? Fine. Why not? I just don't want you to be fighting a zoner, basically. I think that makes you play very differently. And Nier is kind of her own thing too. Sure. Why not, man? Let's watch you fight this Siegfried. This is intentional, so you get no information. Like, what the fuck? Rose just plays fucking first to 1 millions with everyone on stream or some shit? What is happening? Just mashing LM. The fuck? So Beatrix is a gremlin voice in Japanese. That's fun. First to die. Interesting. Siegfried? Orkan! What the hell? He spot dodged too early? What was that? Was that rollback? What the fuck was that? Must have been rollback. What do you mean that spot dodge lost? You know what I want to do for this real quick? Is review Whiffed Throw? Oh, I thought it was a spot dodge. See, he does have Dragon Cancer, so he's Siegfried. Gotcha. Makes sense. Yaibayo! Fucking Goku Black, whatever you say, man. What was I gonna say? Oh, I want to review my Thunderbird counterplay real quick. Just because I always forget that shit. 2-hit confirm into super like it's Street Fighter. Anime Street Fighter with air dashes?
Gets
Good old Siegfried
grabbed,
668. Yo,
comma,
Mr. Pants.
nerds.
Great name. Thanks for the follow. You can roll Thunderbird for side swap if they don't space it properly, right? If they don't space it properly, you can. If they do, you'll die. I think in those cases, you just fucking DP it. We can 6P it sometimes, but it'll also catch us pretty often. Mr. Pants or Mr. Shirt walks in. He goes, let's collab. Nice DP. Can't you also just DP it? Totally. Yes, 100%. I just want to see if there were any, like, higher reward ways to kill it in general. I think 6P can work. We have to be pretty quick with it. Uh-oh. Taya. Percy DP can lose to Thunderbird because it has a projectile hitbox on landing for some reason. Interesting. I'm free. What do you want to know about Thunderbird? Just like general layer 1 like counterplay. Like what do you do when you see it? I know if they do it like in your face in the corner, you can roll it and she's like minus 15 and she dies. I feel like most good Beatrixes don't do that for that exact reason. What are the best things to do out against like a space Thunderbird? Besides just DP it. Oh. Orkan! Holy shit. Siegfried install? Spot dodge. Spodge. Damn. Mogged, I fear. I feel like I'm noticing too much. If I really wanted to do this, we'd give each player more time, but we don't got that kind of time. Winner, winner, donut, dinner. Bees in your face, micro walk forwards? You're right, yes. That's fair. It's actually a good install. He's on chip. Yeah, they did buff it so it doesn't take any HP if your HP is low enough, right? Hold up. Beatrix. Beatrix, apparently. I disagree, but... Can you do it on Wellness since he's so tall? You can still be able to, because you basically... I think you do it before the fucking... On a space Thunderbird, practice spot dodging it, and you can back throw her? Okay, let's see, let's see. Yeah, so that's like... You're plus a billion, right? Which is... I mean, just great news. You can, like, fucking punish this with 5U. Not that it's worth it. You get to this? No, only on counter hit. Yeah, okay. And then if she... We can... How do you do this shit again? It's like position reset, close range. No. Position reset, mid range. Something like that's fine. I'm trying to like... So I did that in like 18. That's a little... Yeah, that was a 18 frame reaction. I don't know. So if we react in 18 frames, we're plus 10. It should be... We'll get less and less plus the longer we go. That is very important. Don't spot dodge you, Thunderbird. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, so this is... I mean, if you're reacting like... You can throw her up until 24 frame reaction. So it seems pretty safe, right? M Thunderbird is slower too, right? Yeah, like that was a 26 frame reaction. Well, do you Thunderbird in pressure though? It's in, well, it's not really in pressure. They do it like just standing out here, right? You Thunderbird here because it's a 9 frame like heavy attackable move or something like that that crushes shit if they do anything and gives you a combo. They don't do it in pressure generally. They do it spaced out like this in neutral. Because in pressure it just kills them, yeah. Like they'll do it like from here maybe, but huge chip too. Yeah. We can't always just do that, right? Oh, wait, is this always counter hit, by the way? Looks like it is. Obviously, you can be too late with it because this isn't invincible. But... Huh. I mean, that's interesting, certainly, but you gotta be... Like, I mean... that's not that... Like, this is 9, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 21 frame reaction? How much longer did I have before Thunderbird is always counter hit? What's the startup on this shit? 32? I got 23 frames to do this? I mean, that's not the hardest thing in the world, honestly. You could probably do this, yeah. You don't, oh, wait, what is the conversion off of? You have to do the guard button, close M or some shit? 6, 7, real true. Agreed, even. Oh, the conversion off it is a little odd. Thunderbird is fake as hell as soon as you practice fighting it. Yeah. It's a reaction check. I see. Oh, this is an annoying conversion though. These like higher up Yuhei are always odds. You can maybe you just take the side swap and you're happy with that. But... You could also, I mean, you could also do this. This is true, right? Yeah, but yeah, it seems hard to actually get anything to connect here because they're so high up. Aspiring wellness player new to the game. S+ right now. What's the counterplay for 6XL spam on my guard? Staggered 6XL, 6XL, or far L is rocking my shit. So there's a couple of answers here, right? One, you could be like, well, 6XL, 6XL, like there's a gap here, whatever. The real answer is you don't have to do anything if they're doing this, basically, right? If someone is just 6XLing over and over, they're not doing any chip damage, they're not doing anything. Wait for them to do something that is actually threatening. I don't know if you know about like fuzzy mash or delay tech yet, but you just basically down back and do that until they actually pick an option that can open you up. Otherwise, I mean, the obvious thing is that, you know, 6XL has a gap in it. But the problem is that will get you frame trapped by 6XL far L. But yeah, generally I would say that if someone is just doing like a bunch of staggered 6XLs over and over, you kind of can just block it all. You know what I mean? It's good, like it's gonna be spooky. But as long as you're looking out for like as long as you're looking out for the throw, this is not really the problem with the offense. The problem is more so what do you do once they get close to you? Eventually they'll push themselves out enough to where they have to run in deeper to reset or disengage. I mean, not really if they're just doing this, right? Like they'll never get pushed out doing this. But like, this doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? I gotta be more patient. Yeah, I'd recommend patience. Like this doesn't do anything at all. If like, you know, if you have a really good read that they're just doing this over and over, it is fake, right? So you can just absolutely, if someone is doing this, you can just smack them. But if they're like frame trapping it, then yeah. I do delay throw against 6XL. That's also valid, right? If they do a far L, like if they go 6XL, right? Or no, sorry. If they go 6XL far L and you delay your throw, you're blocking, so it doesn't come out. If they do 6XL, right, then it will throw them. In general, you can also just fuzzy mash this too. You can also just do, you know, like a delayed 2L like this, and then like basically fuzzy matching will fix all your problems, but I don't know if you are familiar with that yet. It's not that complicated though. You just press either your 2L or a throw on a slight delay, so that if they do a frame trap like this, then you block it, right? And if they leave a gap by like 6XL walk in or like 6XL, then you hit them and they go to Valhalla, right? I am, yeah. Just gotta learn the timing for this game. Yeah, yeah. So Fuzzy Match is always your friend. It's really strong in this game because of how much throw-in vuln you have. But yeah. I'm not sure what Wellness players think, but I think Wellness has advantage in this matchup for the most part. Try to keep them around mid-screen so you can take advantage of their lackluster without clock mid-screen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thunderbird. Okay, real true. Understandable. Okay, cool. And then last but not least, let's talk about Kaze here and see if there's anything. We have two different Narmayas here, so let's see if there's anything different.
Very good odds that this
Though we
person
notice.
is
Oh,
incredibly
thanks for the prime, man.
smart
Much appreciate
and
it.
attractive.
Zeta slow. This isn't. I thought they were. What the fuck? They play everyone? There you go. Super Creek. Let's see, they beat the fuck out of this Lancelot. Goddamn. Hello? Narmaya matches? Young Stroker. You got it. Appreciate the knowledge. Share, no worries. Kaze's really good. Sure, let's watch them fight Young Stroker. This just sounds interesting. It's fine by me. All I can say is good luck. Interesting. Young Stroker. Hello, Young Stroker.
Believe in victory.
Too many Narms in your pool? Yeah, two of them. Which some might argue is too many. What the fuck? It's all the B wellness stuff I have to give without writing a whole primer. That's fine. Wait, Young Stroker is the GOAT? He just fucking clashed with Light Flip midair? What? Huh? Who is this guy? Who's this Young Stroker individual? Okay. Ready on the anti-airs. Be careful. Seems very ready, willing, and Gable on that shit. That was a quick reaction, considering. Yeah, Yusetsuna recovers way faster than the other ones, right? Uh-oh. Young Stroker, no! TLDR just fucking hit them before they hit you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 2-2H beats Riding Free in neutral. Easy. Poke with 2-2H and 2-2L. You're so strong. That's fucking you up. Young Joker? No, no, no! Not my goat, man! Not like this. That's a lot of damage. That's fucking you up. Downside, they do the same pattern. I don't know if I'm ready to say that after two games or 2 rounds, but 2-2H does beat your 6-6M, but 6-M can clash with 2-2M, so use that, I guess. Interesting. 2-2M is more used than 2-2H when you're not with clock, anyway. Oh.
Is this as far as I go?
Is this as far as I go? Alright, 2-1 for you, so based. Young Joker.
Should we take a break?
No!
That was really impressive.
Alright, let's watch them fight B Lagan on his Avatar Belial. Versus Willness, we die for that shit. It is close M is 8 frames, so Willness does get a close M. That's the thing, Break. If your option doesn't get punished, the odds of them doing it again pretty high. They do. Round start sets, and I will say, has been relatively consistent with them, right? Oh wait, that's me. That is you. 3 crystals, man.
Let the wind
Ow.
carry you.
Round start Setsuna has been relatively common so far. That face. What is the best thing for Willness to do against round start Setsuna? Oh, that's not in range. He walked slightly back. Yeah. Rest in peace, Avatar. J8? That isn't a jump. It's because jump? The jump's scary. But round start jump is scary. I guess you can roll to call it out. The roll is scary. But I'm scared. Can spot dodge and see how plus you are? Spot dodge is less scary. But it's scary. I'm scared. Ow. Did you round start sets into this round too? I didn't notice actually. Maybe.
Let's go.
Just jump, coward. But it's scary. But I'm so scared. Oh, okay. All the answers are scary. Sometimes you gotta put your meat on the table, let them know you're like that. I'm not like that, bro. I'm a little guy.
You were in.
Nara mid-screen is cheeks. She has no meter round start. I mean, I guess, like, what is the worst that can happen if I get, like, counter hit? But Carrie, you'll jump and you'll like it. But I'm scared. It's first to one. I'm scared. All right, let's see. We're scored in Wilness's favor. It's true. It's true. But I'm scared. You could just block. But blocking is pussy. Mama didn't raise no bitch, man. That's no good. That does leave us plus 22. Which, I mean, I would consider that pretty good. Rick, will you jump round start, or am I taking Zangief? First off, you spelled his name wrong, so you could never be his father. I guess we can't just do that. Alternatively. Plus 15, huh? Might be annoying for her 2H as well. Right? Like a spaced JU like this can be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. JU might be the wave. This move is a bit of a crime, right? And at that space, like, it hits kind of perfect to give us the plus 15 there if it's right at round start. Which means we get that good. That's pretty good damage, and I'll take that. And that is corner round start, you know. Ensale is their parent. This is a hostage situation. Real and true. It doesn't seem like we have... I mean, as expected, it's not like a super easy, safe answer. Keep in mind you're playing a first to one 3-round game. I mean, it could be 2. First to one, best of 3. Best of 3 rounds, first to 1 games. If we just do this shit. They use a small war crime like hitting a civvy with a rock. It's fucked up, but there are worse war crimes? Yeah. Both of these characters criminal in the first to one. Out of curiosity. Yes, frame 16, we're not beating that with any... Yeah, needs 19 from here. It's just not quite fast enough. You know, that's an option that's less scary. It's the same speed. What if she does nothing? You know, I'm gonna just have to do more. I might just have to do more round start light Hadron in general. That just beats it, huh? It's quite interesting. They're the same speed, and Wilness is just higher clash level. Setsuna is a strike, right? So it can, like, it does, like, clash and stuff like that. Funny, out of every character in this pool, B is the least war crime and still a war criminal. What about M Hadron? Too slow. M Hadron is 20 frames, so it'll get counter hit. But if I do round start light Hadron and she does round start Setsuna, that happens. It's a safer option, but it's less reward, right? Because honestly, I'm not convinced that we want to have Narmaya this far away from us, you know? I think Narm is playing more of a keep-out role in this matchup, probably. Maybe not. Maybe that's not true. Obviously, Setsuna is annoying, but Setsuna's not that big of a deal, and we can box her Genji normals with jumping is a power move, too. It's kind of scary, though. It's scary, man. But it's scary. I'm scared. Do any of the 2-2 work? No, they're too slow. Right? 21, 20, and, like, you know, way too slow. Obviously, we don't have a meter for this one. That would work, theoretically, but, again, no meter for it. At round start. Yeah, I think, in general, I do kind of like Hadron in neutral here, just because I think it will often... Like, it has, like... I mean, medium Hadron is, like, genuinely damn near a full screen poke, right? Like, look at this. Like, this shit is actually damn near a full screen poke that is safe on block. And I think in this matchup, it could really fuck with a lot of what Narm wants to do, right? We can Hadron her from like outside the range of her normals, and it'll often beat. And I saw that Kaze seemed to like doing medium Setsuna quite a lot too. Obviously, this is kind of like Setsuna in that if you jump this or if you roll this, Wilness will probably die, but why does Wilness have a Romola color? Because he's based. I think El Hadron will be a lot of Narm's round start stuff. I think so too. Interesting. Frame 27. Yeah, so the U skill slowdown is 10 frames, huh? Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Okay. Cool. He's very based for that, that's what I'm saying. Jumping his aura, but it's Skelly! I'm skilled! I feel like you don't respect the fact that I'm skilled and that it's Skelly. Have you considered? We'll see, man. We'll see. You already jumped so much. Auraless streamer. Why is this different? It's Skelly. Out. Hey, what does Narmaya do on an anti-air with no meter? Anyway. She does like... Wait. It'll be counter hit. It's like some shit. Like it's like 2H, this. Like some bullshit. 2H transient DP. Oh, never mind. I'm ass. Narm does dick for damage? Like, I guess. I guess that's like probably fair. Maybe it's not even that scary. I see what you mean. The problem is that puts you in the corner, right? Narm may do dick for damage, but getting carried to the corner immediately against her seems like a lose condition to a guy like me. I don't think damage of the anti-air is the thing I'm too concerned about here, you know? It's interesting. If we want to go risky, we can roll or jump. He also has pretty poor corner carry, though. What do you mean, brother? Did you not see me get put in the corner? I understand we're trying to Narm downplay, but, like, I just got put in the corner by that bad... Like, I did the combo wrong, and it put me in the corner. What do you mean? Because you were 3/4 in the corner? It was round start. What?
After a long practice period, a small
It was from round start.
show you how much you've improved.
Did Brick see my decoy sets? Honestly, brother, I could not... Whatever you did, it worked. I didn't get anything off of you. I did not get anything off of your ass. It's a lot of bullshit. My takeaway is I just labbed some shit versus, like, spot dodging swords 5U. Because I'm secretly a Voss player. I'm down for that.
Let's make some nice memories.
I think Voss Wilness is not very good for Wilness, but I you know, have some ideas versus Voss. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is crazy. Time to dust out the Narmaya. All right, we'll see. We'll see. So tomorrow, I'm having a room open about an hour or two before it starts on DC to vibe a bit. This event's only 1st to 1, so let's try to make the most of it. So true. Sir, yes, sir. All right, cool. We'll see. We'll see. I don't really have too much. I feel like Monsoon and Ninebreaker are the ones where it was the most illuminating, honestly. I feel like everyone else, there was not anything that jumped out to me right away.
Revamping the menu, I presume.
But we will see.
Got any favorite dishes I should add?
What if we just gapped despite not having the knowledge that we need, huh? What if we were just better? All right, fellas. That's going to do it for me, though. Let us find someone to send your candy asses to. I'll melt your candy ass. I'll melt. Hey, that's me. Your candy ass. That's what Ilsa was saying. All
Watching other people have
right, what are we doing here?
makes me want to get into the ring myself.
Alpha Dragon? Wait, that guy was in my chat a second ago. Do we just raid Khalil? We might. Might fuck around and just raid Khalil anyway. I feel like it's been a little bit. I'll bribe you 5 gifted to win. I'll take it and then still, like, beat you, probably. That's like, you know, it's called business.
Take a little stroll
Wait,
around
does he have like an underscore or some shit in his name? Yeah, he does. Khalil underscore. Invalid username. I put a space. There you go. Go over there. And give Khalil a hug, man. Yeah, we'll see. When the fuck is this shit? Mr. Streamer, hella fake. It's true. When the fuck is this shit happening? Does anyone know? 5 p.m.? 5 p.m.? 5 p.m.? Ain't that a little early, Burbio? 5 p.m. tomorrow? Wait, actually? 5 p.m.? Does it say anywhere? Team Kirby Clash, separate channel. Bro, it's not fucking. Is it where do you see this information? Was it in the Curry Cup? I'll work at 5 p.m. unless they close again. I mean, I can be done by 5, but like, it's a little quick, no? I don't know, man. We'll see, I guess. I'm sure we'll get some more information tomorrow. But regardless, go over there. Give Khalil some love. My goat will be carried by Hadron. Believe in Hadron. Oh, I burped. Believe in Hadron Smash. That's right. That's right. Wellness Maid wants reward without risk. Who would have guessed? I'm out of here, man. I shouldn't have to take this bullying. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fun time. Go over there. Give Khalil some love. Peace. And YouTube. You know what? Shatter's being mean to me. The rest of you were relatively fine, but I'm going to collectively punish everyone and say that I hope you have a horrible day. What's wrong with risk without reward, man? Wouldn't that be good? Wouldn't that be the best option if it existed? I don't. Whatever.
Feel like a break?